What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It is your boy Vape Coach, and we are back again in your life. Guys, today is a very special day, a 5v5 unbanned ban battle between Team Vape Coach and by Team Sin. And I'm joined by the one, the only Zombie Narwhal. How the hell are ya?
I'm doing great, Vape. How are you doing out here today?
I'm doing amazing. Thank you so much for joining me on the mic, guys. What can I say? This is a stacked lineup. It gets no better than this. Welcome to everybody watching from around the world. Coming up first is going to be Noir taking on LateRock. After that, we've got Unjust taking on LateRock, Dame and Mars, ElCucuy taking on NinjaKilla, and Tragic taking on AttackPotency. This is going to be a stacked lineup from start to finish. And Narwhal, all I gotta say is this entire event from start to finish is a fundraiser for our GOAT, B-Wood, who are trying to help out in this time of need. And once again, guys, what that means is that this is going to be a ban-unban tournament. So what you can do, you can ban a character, you can unban a character, you can do whatever the hell you're looking to do. And if anybody wants to activate any of those, take a look at our menu that we have right here, and then take a look at our donation tab. That is how you can donate. If you do donate via the Cash App, simply let me know. But chat, with that, we've got to get you to our very first match of the night. This is going to be Noir taking on LateRock and Zombie Narwhal. Are you ready to get started? Are you ready to get this event going?
Yes, sir. This is about to be beautiful. LateRock versus Noir to start off is crazy.
It absolutely is, though. Let's get rolling, let's get going, and let's send it your way. Chat, I see so many goats up in the building. Let's get going and let's get rolling. And once again, this is a fundraiser event. And Borracho, thank you so much for the subscription. Our second of the day. We are ready to rock. We are ready to roll. And now there have been no bans and no unbans. So you know what, LateRock? We're going to be playing the straight as it goes from now. And remember, every single donation today goes directly to B-Wood. Now, coming out for Team Vape is going to be Noir. And coming out for Team Sin is going to be none other than Big LateRock. Chad, let's do the damn thing. Rev, what's up, my goat? And now, Narwhal, I need you to lock in. I need you to call it like you see it. Let's get cooking.
Yes, sir. We got this. We got the Shao versus the PeaceMaker right off rip.
Because I clocked that.
All right, Noir, one of the best peacemakers you will see on the planet. LateRock, though, coming out with the General Shao. I have not seen him play in like 6 or 7 weeks. FireX, great to see you. Big Plus in the building. I have not seen you in forever. And now I gotta say though, that now this is going to be a B-Wood donation stream, but still, I want to win, Narwhal. Let's get to it.
Yes,
and
sir,
what is this? What is this? The notification did not come on stream, but we got our first donation of the day. The community already showing some love. That is going to be a $20 donation coming from Adam Murphy. Can we get some W's in the building? Chat, all I got to say, $20 already on the board. And now, Adam Murphy, thank you so much. And now, Narwhal, tell me what I've been missing.
Well, so far we have a lot of jack setups already immediately, and still going in, but LateRock.
And what is this? We got a 20 bomb. I'm sorry to cut you off. We just got another $20 donation from Anonymous. Who's that from? And what are you looking to do? And Jeezy up in the building. Everybody's looking to support this. All goes to B-Wood. And now, Narwhal, we've got to try to at least remain professional. But you know what? Noir going to try to stop us from doing that. And Anonymous, who was that? What would you like to do? All right, Narwhal, this is looking pretty one-sided right now. Actually, no, it's not. It's going to be a bit of a tie ball game. However, Noir looking ready to lock in. LateRock, though, going to be breaking away. Unjust, great to have you aboard. Sensei Wolf, always a pleasure to see you on the Twitch side. That should be an immediate punish, and that's going to be Noir taking the first round. And Vape Fight Night strikes first.
Round 2.
And what is this? Jeezy even coming through. He says, do I spend it all in one place? Don't spend it all in one place. Jeezy coming through with some love for B-Wood. A $50 donation stream. Nobody's even making any challenges there and saying, you know what, Narwhal, let's just get B-Wood. Let's get him some fundies, and that is going to be $50 on the board as Noir right now continues to batter this man pillar to post. Tell me what you see, Narwhal.
We got plenty of meter building here. We got projectiles coming all over the place. I can't deal with these things.
And by the way, I got some news coming from Big Reckless. He says, I was the second anonymous donation. Bad Peacemaker, get him the hell out of here. Reckless, thank you so much for supporting the cause. And that is now going to be Noir on a 1-0 score. But we do have some news, chat. Noir going to be winning that first game. But because of our ban-unban formula, this is now us going to be banning our first character of the night. I would love to take us to that replay. However, I cannot do anything of the sort. We have got to get Peacemaker the hell out of here. And I gotta say, Zombie Narwhal, this is gonna be a very, very interesting development, especially if you're gonna be on Noir's side.
Honestly, yeah, he's probably gonna go to the sector pick if you ask me. After watching him yesterday in the 2v2 tournament, I honestly think he's probably gonna go to sector.
All right, chat. Well, I'll tell you what, we're getting to it now. And now Noir, he has to pick another character, and let me show you exactly who he's coming out with. Let's go!
Oh, take your best shot, Sporn.
Well, no, gonna be your current score. Tando, great to see you. Adam Murphy in the building. B-Wood, thank you so much, man, for allowing me to put this on Nova Elite. And now we get you back to the action. We're Noir, currently at that 1-0 score. Narwhal, take over for one quick second if you'd be so kind.
Fight.
Of course. We got Noir switching over to the Homelanders.
Hey? And yo, fight for New York. I see you up in the building. Narwhal, do not let me cut you off. What do you got for us?
He's getting that first hit here. He's working on a flawless round, trying to get Shao out of here. He wants to win this. He wants to win this 4-team race.
Okay. All right.
He's working hard towards it.
He's coming through with that big crunch, and that is going to be all Noir. Says, I don't care what character you put me on, it is still going to be good to go. And Noir halfway to winning this set.
Fight.
Okay. Overhead, though, and look at that. The low coming out with it. And Noir says, we are not stopping, not anytime soon. Zen's Life, what's up, man? I see you up in the building cooking. Narwhal, this is looking like pretty one-sided stuff. He said 2 more lives for LateRock. Who put up 2 more lives for LateRock? Oh, Jesus. I need to see whoever did that confirm. Josh PMX, thank you so much for the follow. Noir once again battering this man. And Narwhal, I don't know if there's any room for error here if you're going to be on LateRock's side. Chad, this is tough. Right now, breaks the neck again. Narwhal, what do you see?
All I see is a lot of lasers and a lot of pressure here coming from Noir. Oh my God, and he immediately gets that replenished.
And this is looking really rough, and Noir going to be getting it done. That is going to be a 2-0 score just like that. And I am getting some word that we did get some lives coming for LateRock. Can anybody confirm, please and thank you? Let's go take a look at that replay as Noir continues to cook. And I got to say, if you're LateRock here, you might need to ban all of his characters in order to get this man the hell out of here on the side of Noir. Ooh, and all right, I do have some confirmation, by the way. Adam Murphy has donated 2 lives to help out the cause of our GOAT LateRock. So with that, chat, that is going to be LateRock getting 2 lives gifted, which means we've got to go full countdown mode. All right, let's do it. And by the way, wait a minute, Reckless on his last choice has banned Homelander. Get him out of here. Chad, you see what I see. Let me go back to this ban-unban list. So, Reckless, he has chosen hate today, and who am I to deny him of that right? So, Reckless says we're getting Homelander the hell out of here. And now you see Noir has to go with the Johnny piece. Let's get you back to it, and let's get rolling. Once again, guys, thank you all so much for joining us. A $50 donation stream so far, and now Reckless says, you know what, I'm having some fun with this Narwhal.
And he will burn.
Oh yeah, and he's going over to the Havik. He's bringing out Havik just for Johnny.
All right, well, let's do it, though. So, this would be LateRock having 2 lives left, and Noir still having 3. We're going countdown mode on this bad boy, chat. Let's get you back to it. And yo, what's up, Dark Jack? He said, what are all of Noir's characters? Well, clearly, we've got a Johnny Cage right here. And once again, if anybody does want to support the prize pool, keep in mind, this is not going to go to the players. This goes directly to B-Wood. Here's a look at our ban-unban menu, and here is a look at how you can donate. If you do donate via the Cash App, simply let me know ahead of time. And all right, Noir, he's got 3 lives. LateRock has, actually, no. LateRock has 3 as well. So we're going countdown mode on this chat, and now Narwhal, tell me what you see.
All I'm seeing right now is Noir cooking, but it's still a tie game at this point. No one's donating any lives towards Noir. No one's giving into the Noir cause. They want to see it done for LateRock.
All right, and now I see it. Now the Havik on the side of LateRock, this is going to be his main character. Coming through, being the king of the swing. Chops him back down, and we are working our way in. 4-3-4. This Johnny Cage, though, Noir, the chat is trying to ban literally all his characters. Keep in mind, chat, if you ban that character, you cannot get him back unless you unban him. And now Narwhal, it looks like it is going to be LateRock having some success. Noir starting to struggle here.
Oh, and he gets the fatal blow. Oh, no, he doesn't.
That is going to be it. It is going to be LateRock getting his first round of success, and definitely much needed. And Jeezy, yes, what you have donated to is absolute chaos. You remember these very well. And Narwhal, it is looking like LateRock is having a lot more success here.
Oh, yeah, for sure, especially with those projectiles. Oh, he gets caught out on the trimmer. Ooh, Noir watching out for the trap.
And what is this? I see 120 goats, and YZ with a 30 bomb! Says ban Striker, ban Tremor, and give Dark an extra life. So, that notepad I told you earlier, Striker and Tremor are getting the hell out of here. And we give DarkLxuri is getting an extra life immediately. An $80 donation stream. Narwhal, break out the pen and paper, man. We gotta keep up with this. Ban Striker and Tremor, they are getting the hell out of here.
Yes,
hey?
sir.
All right, I gotta take notes on this, chat. Trust me, it's about to get messy. And by the way, thank you so much for that donation. And now, All right, Noir trying to lock in here. LateRock, that health bar has seen much better days. Narwhal, tell me what you see.
I see pen and paper as I'm writing, but I'm seeing him getting caught with the late tremor to keep that down back one safe.
And all right, $80 on the line, and keep in mind, every single cent goes directly to B-Wood. We are trying to help him out in this time of need, and you know what? This community is coming to life. I gotta say, I have nothing better than hanging out with you guys, and we got Narwhal on the mic. Narwhal, let us know you're here. Let us know you've got a pulse.
Hello, I am here, beautiful ladies and gentlemen.
All right, and Rev with $100. First to 5, same rules, just to give B-Wood some extra fun. Not your dead Rev, $100 on the board. Nearly $200 in this prize pool. Rev, can you further explain what you want to do with that? I don't know what to say except for a giant thank you coming from one of our goats, Rev, who we met on the YouTube side. And as I say that, Noir is going to be making LateRock go down, dropping down to 2 lives each. Now dropping down to 2 lives with that. And now Narwhal, this thing getting broken wide open, $180. Rev, can you further explain what you want to do? Narwhal, Noir still does not care. He's coming through with all the heat in the world.
It doesn't matter. Every character, he's just coming through. He doesn't care about the bans. He's just going to come through the whole time.
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. And if you guys think we're done, think again, because we've got some more bans. Rev, we're still waiting to hear back from you. But with that, chat, let me show you exactly. LateRock, you're still very much alive in this, by the way. You've got 2 more lives. Be sure to pay attention to the stream. But while we get LateRock back in the hill, we've got some bans, though, coming from the goats here in the chat. So our most recent development is going to be, if I'm not wrong, Narwhal, it is going to be Tremor going down. He is out of here. You can't play him, at least not as of now. And it is going to be Striker, who is getting the hell out of here. Where's the cop at? Get him out of here, chat. With that, we're getting LateRock back up in the building, and we are getting this next match all started. So, LateRock, I'm going to send you an invite. And Narwhal, this thing getting busted wide open. And now let's get you back to the action. Let's go! Tremor is banned, and Striker is banned. This tournament getting turned on its head, Narwhal. Give me your thoughts.
All I'm seeing right now is a lot of love for Sin and a lot of love for B-Wood. We love B-Wood out here, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 180 clams on the board, and that's only just to get us started. This is still the first match of the night, and I love to see the community rallying behind B-Wood, saying, you know what? Let's get this man. Let's get this man. Let's cover him. And all I got to say is let's do it. Chat, let's go, and let's roll. And Rev, all right, we'll save that for afterwards. Thank you so much again. And now LateRock sitting pretty with 2 lives remaining, and still Noir with 3. These sets are going to go long, Narwhal. People forget, man.
Oh, yes, for sure. And now LateRock's going back to the Shao sector, too.
Right? We are going crazy. We are going all kinds of wild here. Now, a big punch to the Dome Nugget, and I see so many goats in the chat. Let me catch up with all of you. King Donnie, Zen's Life, MightyUnjust, Noir himself in the chat. Kenny Sensei is coming through with the heat, and now you see LateRock starting to wake up. He's got that sector piece. This could lead to a lot of good results on the side of the General Shao player to my right here, Narwhal. Okay, 4-3 again. Down 1 to go with it. A solid grab and throw some corner bound and down. Noir says, I don't care. This is still going to be no problem. Noir right now with basically coming in with a raw shadow kick. Tando, great to see you in the chat. I see you. Big Mink is here as well. And now Narwhal, he's in trouble here. Now it is going to be LateRock having a lot more success.
Yes, and now Noir has no bargain either way going into the next round, no matter who takes this round.
Oh, but Noir with him, it's never going to be that easy. He comes out, by the way, with the Janet and the Johnny combination, and with that is going to be LateRock in some trouble. Noir might just be saying, you can ban everybody. I'm still going to get this done, Narwhal.
Oh, and he converts all star power.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. And this is the gift that just keeps on giving. Lady Sindel and Melina watching in the background. Oh, this is going to do a tremendous chunk. Noir saying I'm a bit of a lab rat. And you know what? We appreciate the efforts we are seeing here. Out of now the Johnny main to my right. B-Wood, I see you in the chat, man. Thank you again so much for letting us do this. And you know what? Hopefully, we are making this work. Double rockets on the way. Narwhal, tell me what you see.
Well, I see him getting caught with a back 3 from Johnny. Super unfortunate full launcher and gets 36% off of that. That's actually not bad at all.
All right, and Noir still is going to be battering this man from pillar to post. In chat, that is going to be the beginning of the end, and that is going to be now LateRock dropping down to 1 life. Is there any saving this man? You see the chat is definitely trying, though.
Oh, they are trying for Team Sin, trying for LateRock to go out here.
And I should have known these Sin boys, man. I should have known. They've got all the money in the world. They're saying, you know what? Vape, you never had a chance. And that makes me angry here, Narwhal. But we've still got to come out here and do our best, because you know what? We've got to get you back to that game currently. Noir needs 1 more game to win. Let's send it your way, and let's do the damn thing. And yo, what's going on, Big Dame? Kale in the chat, what's going on, man? And by the way, Narwhal, what's going on, man? Let people know you're here. Let people know you've got a pulse.
Hello, chat. Hi, Dame, by the way. Dame absolute goat out here. Competed yesterday with Josh Ninja and in TNS. Absolute goat.
All right, let's do it, chat. Let's keep this energy high and let's get you back to the action. And LateRock, we might just be saying, you know what? Let's get to the next match. But LateRock, let's see if he can extend that. More measure for your pleasure. Of course, slams him back down. And now we know how much damage General Shao can do, especially with that Sector cameo here, Narwhal.
Yes, sir, and he doesn't get that back, too. Doesn't get his setup that he wanted, but he gets the grab. A little bit of Sector recharge here.
Yes, sir, and by the way, Narwhal, don't get nervous. You're nervous, not me. We've got 140 goats up in here, despite us not going live on Twitch in like 6 or 7 weeks, but despite that, we're breaking away from that. Noir finally starting to have to pay the troll toll here. We're moving in, we're moving out. Look at this. And what is this? King Donnie with a 20 bomb! King Donnie dropping some heat, saying, B-Wood, I've got you. And King Donnie, what do you want to do with that $20? Is that just for support? Narwhal, you gotta take over, man. I gotta serenade this community.
Yes, of course, I got you. We got Noir getting in with the nut punch and gets a full combo convert just off star power and the nut punch.
Noir able to bring this back. By the way, I need to see the MightyUnjust and LateRock get those invites locked and loaded just in case. We do need you up next in Narwhal. I'm pretty sure you, me, and the entire community have no idea what we started here when we made this a ban-unban event. And now, Noir still trying to put the gas on here. Good grab, but it's not going to get much out of that. And the low is absolutely going to seal the deal. Noir effectively on set point just like that. And Sino with a 10 bomb! He said, I love you, B. We'll just keep playing his favorite game a little bit longer. And Sino, thank you so much for that donation. $210 in the piggy bank. And I got to say, man, the community is rallying right now. Give me your thoughts, Narwhal.
I think this community is probably the strongest community. You can tell the love for B-Wood just through a pure and beautiful event here that you put on.
And look at the community coming together. They're saying, like, I hate this guy left and right, but you know what? Thank you so much for donating. And for you guys who don't know, B-Wood, man, one of the nicest guys you will meet in the scene, man. He has personally gotten me through some very, very dark times, and so we're very happy to be doing this. As I say that, though, Noir is looking to cash out, looking to give Team Vape Coach their very first W. All right. One more. And wait a minute, though. We got one extra life coming from Sino. Noir, it is not over. He has been gifted one extra life. And you'll see it start to kind of, as things start to kind of turn and as the sets start to go on, we will be putting caps on some of these lives. But with that, LateRock has just been given one extra life coming from Sino. And with that, we've got to go take a look at that replay. I'm sorry, LateRock, you are still very much alive in this thing. Noir, you got to do it again. It's simple as that. And Zen's Life saying, unban PeaceMaker, somebody's going to have to do it. All right, chat, with this, though, let's get you back to the action. Oh, what is this? There it is. So that's what we're looking for. All right, good to go. All right. These lives, by the way, terrible production on my end. Look at me not even getting the right replay. Let's get you back to the action, chat. Let's do the damn thing, and let's go. Hey, you gotta wonder, is this the last life we're gonna see out of LateRock? Narwhal, give us your thoughts. The community is going crazy. And I gotta say, shout outs to the Sin Boys for helping me put this on.
Honestly, I hope not. I hope LateRock can just keep going throughout the night. I think we should see him all night.
All right, let's do it. By the way, Daystar, I see you up in the house. We'll be sure to give you that lineup here pretty soon. Shutter, great to have you around. And now, Narwhal, tell the people what you're saying. Give them the pipes.
All right. We got LateRock getting the first hit here and in the full setup from Sector. We got some sweeps and some 4-3s. LateRock's just going crazy here. He's doing great. He's doing beautiful.
Oh, yes, sir. He said take a life off Noir. B-Wood, has that been confirmed? And give Dark a life? Dark's already been given a life. Do you want to give him another one? We'll give him 5. I don't care. Give him 10. Jump in's coming. And by the way, is that what King Donnie wants to do, B-Wood? I'm just trying to keep up with everyone's money. All right, B-Wood, I got you. So Noir is going to be dropping a life. Just like that. And now DarkLxuri has been given the luxury of getting 2 more lives coming their way in this $210 donation stream. So far, B-Wood, right now, things are looking good, and we're just getting started once again. The first set, but as for Team Vape Coach, I want to win. Okay.
Yeah, we need some lives over here. Team Vape for life.
Nice, and that is now LateRock starting to look good. Can we send this to a final match? I gotta see it. And remember, chat, you cannot take their last life. If you decide to remove a life from a player, we've got to give them the benefit of that. Trying to hype up that meter, looking kind of good here, Narwhal. 4-3's coming your way. Nutcracker's on the way as well. Overhead not going to be paying off. However, we are armoring right through that. Look at Noir going full double pits to chesty here. Hey. Oh, well, tell me what you see. Tell me what your
Takes out
L5s
that
are looking
star
at.
power. Well, everyone's looking at him running out of star power, getting some pressure in the corner, and everyone knows you don't want to be in the corner up against the Johnny, but he does get a forward throw.
Yes, sir. And once again, if anybody does need a look at our ban unban list, here's what you can do. And by the way, here's how you can donate to it. Remember, every single dime goes to B-Wood. I gotta say, Noir, once again, still not giving up, not without a fight. A guaranteed jump in. No, does not decide to go for a beautiful DarkLxuri, though, on the side of LateRock. He is starting to get a bit of a download fluid. What's going on, man? Narwhal, he spends a fatal blow. I do not think that's gonna hit, though. And wait a minute, though, LateRock. Can he get this done? Can he send Noir to his last life? And a down one to send it home. Chad, we are going to a final match. These two fit to be tied and 1-1 apiece. Remember, we are going on countdown mode. Narwhal, give me your thoughts on this set, because it feels like Sin's starting to rig this against us. And I appreciate the effort I'm seeing on that.
Well, as they should, and now they are all tied up.
Can't have this, though. We can't have this. Chad, I need you guys to help rig the system against the people that are rigging the system against this. I won't stand for this, Chad. I won't stand for much. But that being said, I'll probably stand for it. Let's do
I'll stand for it.
And what is this? Sino with a 10-bomb. LateRock wants to keep playing. Give him another life. I got you. And Chad, with that, I am for now going to put a cap on the lives you can give and take. That way we can get to the rest of the set. Sino, thank you so much for that. And now LateRock has 2 lives left, but we're putting a cap onto the lives that you can give and take, just so we can keep the flow of this the event pretty stable. And Sino, thank you so much again. $220 in that prize pool. And now LateRock gonna have 2 lives here. However, that is gonna be the cap, at least for now. And LateRock, he said, I didn't know I signed up for this amount of games. Give me your thoughts, Narwhal, how crazy this tournament is. And guess what? Only our first set of the night.
Yes, sir. And it's lasting quite a long time. LateRock getting all kinds of lives here. And the chat is absolutely amazing for that. We love everyone out here for donating for B-Wood. We love B-Wood out here and Sin as a whole.
Yes, sir. And this is the current list of bans, Noir. So far, only 2 characters and 2 cameos. They are 2 of the strongest cameos, and they are both of your characters. Guess why? Because I feel like the chat wants to see you lose. And guys, we got to get, if you're on the Team Vape coach side, we got to have Noir lock in. We can't go home with any losses. So if you guys do want to unban, you can do so right here. However, once again, never mandatory, but always appreciated. VMO, thank you so much for the follow and chat. Let's get it back your way. Let's do the damn thing, and let's get going. And Noir coming out with the exact same loadout. Now, remember, you cannot buy any more lives. You cannot take any more lives. Coming next set, you can do whatever the hell you want. But we've got to keep the structure and integrity of this somewhat intact. Chat, let's get you back to the action. Narwhal, let's get cooking.
Oh yeah, we got full pressure coming from Noir here. Gets that grab and the first hit in the full combo convert restand.
Yes, sir, I see it. And by the way, VMO says, how do I send money to give a life? The donation link is right here. However, on this set right here, we have maxed out how many lives we can give and take. And now look at this, LateRock, the community has rallied to give him every lead in the world. How many games is Noir gonna have to play? At least 6 or 7 at a bare minimum.
At minimum, I'm pretty sure he's already played 6 or 7 at least.
Oh yes, sir, and it looks like he's gonna have to play 6 or 7 more. Forward 3, and we're getting caught not blocking on the side of LateRock.
Like that?
Now hyping up that meter, LateRock, you've gotta go. There can be no more lives gifted or taken away, which means he's gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way. And that makes me angry, Norman.
It makes me angry too, Vape. It makes me angry too, brother.
And I gotta say, I know we're being loosey-goosey. I know we're having a fun time. All I want to say, though, is this is all for B-Wood. We are trying to make sure we get this man all set up. And Noir right now, still battling back. Is this possible? It goes to a final game. Sauce Boss, great to have you here. And now, tell me what you're looking at here, Narwhal.
We're getting the up block punish. Oh my goodness, from the Sector missile. Full combo convert. Does he stick with the restand? And he gets more star power.
And Josh, we don't need you, at least not right now, but there is a bonus set afterwards. If you want to sign up for that, simply let me know or hang around the stream. And now Noir has got all the hype in the world, and now look at this man swinging away at that. You can see LateRock having a lot more success here and now. FireX, good morning to you. All right, Noir trying to protect this lead. He does not want to go down. He wants to get this done for Team Vape Coach. If he loses, I'm never having this man back, not even once, not even twice, definitely not 6 or 7 times. 4, 3, 2. And Narwhal, this is looking terrible on the side of LateRock. Noir starting to go off. Wisely spends that breakaway.
It is, and now he doesn't have any meter, and that should be the game here. And now they're all tied up all the way again.
Yes, sir. We are going to a final match here between Noir and LateRock. Remember, no more lives can be purchased, at least not for this set. And Anonymous with a 10 bomb. Are you kidding me? Anonymous, whoever that is, says, you know what? Let's see what we can do to get Noir the hell out of here. And Chad, with that, we've got to now go ban Johnny Cage. And a lot of characters are getting the hell out of here early in Narwhal. I'm not liking this extinction level event. Johnny Cage, where are we? You're going, and gone. Noir, that is the current ban list. And now, things are getting a lot more crazy here, Narwhal. As you can see, 3 characters are taken off the roster. This does not leave a lot of room. Let's get you back to the action. Let's go.
Sir, it warms my heart to see a Johnny ban at all times. That's my least favorite character on this roster.
All right, Rev, I'll be sure to do that. However, we're gonna be sure to get into the middle of this, and then we'll put up that poll. Due to the fact that I'm kind of a moron, and I don't want to mess with anything. But, Chad, I'm letting you know right now, Johnny Cage is... He said stay on the roster? All right, Noir, let me show you exactly what we're cooking with. So if you're unfamiliar with how things are looking right now, Noir, those are your choices. And this is going to be the very last match, guaranteed. No lives can be given or taken. And Narwhal, they might have set LateRock up a little bit too good.
Oh yeah. Oh no, they might have set him up entirely, because this is gonna be such a bad matchup for Mr. Shao Kahn here.
Oh yes, sir. However, if you're on Team Vape, Coach, this is the best case scenario. LateRock says we're going with the Havik, we're going with the main. Keep in mind, they have banned none of LateRock's characters. They're just rallying around Sin, and that makes me pissed. But at the same time, we've got to respect the competitive nature of the event. DBE, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to everybody watching from around the world. My name is Vape Coach. I'm joined by Zombie Narwhal. Narwhal, this has been a rocky event. It's only the first set of the night. What the hell are we going to do for the rest of them?
I don't know. We still have 5 more Vape, but we're gonna have a good time and support our core.
And Anonymous with a 10 bomb. He says ban Mataro. Mataro is getting the hell out of here, which puts us at a $230 prize pool. Is it 230 or 240? I want to say it's 240. We'll be sure to sort this out as soon as it ends. And all right, no more Mataro. We've got him out of here. If you want to write that down, Narwhal, we should be good to go.
Already done, good sir. All right.
And all right, Chad, you see the community rallying behind B-Wood. Remember, there is no prize pool today. Every single donation goes directly to the general Shao main known as B-Wood. Let's get you back and let's go. This is going to be the final match between these two of the night. Sorry for the delayed overlay.
More lives, man.
Noir, though, if Noir can do this, though, despite him having to run the gauntlet, I will say this man is the absolute GOAT. LateRock right now going through the ringer, big grab. How is Farah still not banned?
Honestly, I'm not sure. That's kind of crazy, actually, now that you say that.
All right. I just have a feeling like they're going to be nerfing Team Vape Coach. Where are my warriors at? Can we get some buffs coming for Team Vape? We kind of need them. However, Narwhal, it looks like Noir's still going to be extending that lead.
Yes, sir. He's still going. He's still going strong, even with the Scorp Farah.
Oh, wait a minute. Wait, Striker's banned. Striker's banned. All right, so here's how it's going to work. Here's how it's going to work. All right, so we do want to protect everybody spending their money for a good reason. So if LateRock wins, we are going to unfortunately have to restart this. If Noir wins, we're going to call it a set right then and there. So, reels him in. And remember, yes, Striker is banned. Okay.
Good catch there. Good catch there. I did not.
Oh, that's the mods right there. You think I notice anything, man? I'm kind of the I'm the single dumbest person here, Narwhal. That's what I have you here for. Reels him in, attempt again. LateRock coming through with the kicks. However, guys, yes, once again, please do respect the bans. People are putting money up, and we want to make sure we are respecting their wishes. And by the way, I do need Unjust and LateRock to get those invites locked in, loaded. Noir still trying to back up. And now there's a command grab. Noir says, Striker or no Striker, we're getting this done. Beautiful anti-air. Noir goes on set point.
2 seconds left in the round, too. He wants it.
It reminds me of the bedroom life. We've all been there right now. And yo, what's up, Big Tony, man? It's great to have you in here. King Donnie up in the house. Thank you so much for all the love. And now, LateRock, once again, he does not have the option of winning this, but at the same time. And Unjust, if you want to add me really, really quick, here it is, Coach MK1. Be sure to get that locked and loaded. I will be adding you on my phone. Okay. Now, reels him right in. I don't think Noir's going to be denied whatsoever here. I think you can ban every character. This man just showing to be a bit of a lab rat. Hey?
Yes, sir.
And now coming through.
Absolutely beautifully today.
By the way, guys, keep in mind, no more donations can be accepted for buying or taking lives, at least not for this set. On the next set, you're good to go. We just put a temporary cap on it. Noir with the lead. LateRock in some trouble. Let me see what you got, LateRock. Give me 1 second, Narwhal, if you can take over for 1 quick second.
I got you, good sir. Oh, Noir getting that low. Is he going to take it here?
Noir on the verge. And LateRock, I do not have any DMs right now. Let me know if you do send one. $300 college fund isn't gonna get you one book. Yeah, no, college is expensive, but chat, that's gonna be it! And that is gonna be Noir taking out LateRock, which means Team Vape Coach gonna be going up on a 1-0 score. And in this hyper-competitive event, I have to say, I'm happy to be leading because it does not seem like the chat is gonna be on our side. And look at the bags coming out of Noir. He is gonna get it done. And now, Narwhal, give me your thoughts on how everything's going.
Honestly, it's going so good, man. This is a great event that you've been putting on today. Sin versus Team Vape Coach. Noir coming out and absolutely showing out today.
Yes, sir. Give me one quick second. And LateRock, I got you. Let's take it back to the big screen, though. Chat, let's do the damn thing. And let me show you how things are currently looking. So, with that, we are going to be coming through and giving Noir. We're just going to call it 3. We're going to call it 3-2, because let's face it, that's a tough score to keep up with. So, chat, with that result, that is going to be Team Vape Coach going up on a 1-0 score. And now Team Sin going to be trying to answer back here. Keep in mind, LateRock has the benefit of 5 lives. And now, Unjust, I am accepting your invite, chat. Coming up next is going to be the Mighty Unjust for Team Vape Coach and LateRock coming through from Team Sin. Chat, let's get you to it. Let's get rolling and let's get going. Let's do the damn thing and let's get this party cooking. Narwhal, are you with us? All right, let's do the damn thing.
I gotta admit, you were definitely missed on the Twitch side of things.
Hey, man, that's what we got you here for. And by the way, Unjust is asking who's banned. I got you. All right, chat, that is currently who is banned, and that is currently who is not banned. And now, let's get you back to the game. Let's see who the players decide to come out with. Let's do the damn thing, chat, and let's keep this official. We gotta keep this looking good.
Janet, Cage, Jax.
All right, we see the Mighty Unjust coming out with the Noob Saibot. Narwhal, take over for one quick second if you can.
Of course, good sir. We got Mighty Unjust rocking that Noob Saibot, and LateRock going straight to the Kitana. Completely understandable. Absolutely demonic Kitana right here.
All right, let's get it, though. Let's do the damn thing. Once again, thank you guys all so much for watching.
Round 1.
And let's get going. Unjust coming out for Team Vape Coach. We got to win here because the chat is not helping us out. They're helping out Team Sin, and that makes me pissed. All right, good grab. However, LateRock, though, the benefit of 5 lives. How do you even combat this? Oh, wait a minute. Noir, we got some news. Let me see what we're cooking with, Noir. Let me confirm on that. Yes, we did get a $10 donation via the Cash App. Thank you so much to VMO. PeaceMaker has been unbanned. If you want to write that down, Narwhal, we should be good to go. LateRock coming out with all the heat in the world, though, has to bring this back, and now does have the lead against the Mighty Unjust. What are you seeing?
I'm seeing a 45% combo, and now Unjust getting caught in that fan lift.
Oh, yes, sir. That is going to be LateRock getting it done, battering this man Unjust from pillar to post. Keep in mind, a lot of Unjust cameos are getting the hell out of here. And by the way, Noir, it's going to be about 5 each. We'll see. We'll just kind of play it by ear. Whenever the set feels just a little bit too long, we'll probably put a cap on it. However, you are able to buy lives here. LateRock coming out with 5, but Unjust says, let me get started. And now let's do the damn thing. Pulls out the ghost ball. Low's coming out. And Narwhal, this is where Unjust can get some beautiful set play, I will add.
Oh yeah, for sure. He's got the group on her, and he gets it.
Unjust right now doing work for Team Vape Coach as we are up on a 1-0 score. And that is going to be looking good. LateRock, though. All right, he cannot play with these live. As the great Greek philosopher Socrates once said thousands of years ago, don't play with it. Okay. Beautiful corner pressure we are seeing on the side of the Mighty Unjust. And once again, guys, thank you all so much for being here. Shout outs to everybody watching, lurking, and possibly even twerking from around the world. And you see it, though, the Mighty Unjust, he knows he's got to get started, dropping LateRock down. LateRock still trying to press, still trying to guess, and here comes the Mighty Unjust. And Unjust is going to batter this man. LateRock dropping down to 4 lives apiece. And now Unjust, though, he knows he's got to get this done, and I hope nobody bans Noob Saibot. We need this character in order to win. I'll be completely honest with you guys. Let's go take a look at that replay. And Narwhal, what a set we're seeing already. The Mighty Unjust coming out cooking.
Immediately beautiful. He got a flawless on the first game of the entire set.
And a Dog Pack Mom, I see you in the building. That is going to be Dexy Dog's mom, I believe, coming through, showing some love to the channel. And I got to say, man, things are only going to get crazier from here. This is going to be, yes, way more competitive than EVO. And I will say, probably a lot harder. Because at EVO, from what I understand, Narwhal, you cannot ban characters.
Janet, Cage, Jax. The fire temple.
All right, let's do the damn thing, chat. LateRock going to come out with the exact same loadout. Let's keep the action flowing, and let's keep it going. By the way, if you do donate to the Cash App side, simply let me know. I do not get a notification for those. LateRock with 4 lives. And LateRock, we'll put a cap on how many more lives they can get. We'll keep it at 2. Seems like a good number on me, but you know what? Just says, you know what, you can give him a billion lives. We're still gonna get this done here, Narwhal.
Yes, sir. We got the pressure coming in from Unjust. Gets that full back three convert. I wonder how much this is actually gonna do.
And Unjust right now, he's trying to go up 2-0 for Team Vape Coach. You know what? I appreciate the effort here. Kicks coming out, puts up the full set play. LateRock getting caught. Hand in the cookie jar. Okay. By the way, guys, if you're wondering what this is, this is going to be a donation stream for B-Wood. This is Team Vape Coach taking on Team Sin. Right now, Team Vape Coach. A lot of reasons to celebrate, I must say. All right, still coming in. And look at this. Unjust right now is proving that this is going to be a bridge too far, potentially, for Luxury. And by the way, let me fix that donation tab. It's $250, at least, from what I understand. Narwhal, what are we looking at?
We are looking at Luxury putting in good pressure over at Unjust, and we're looking at a beautiful stream for Mr. B-Wood.
Okay. And all right, Luxury trying to do this the old-fashioned way. And Luxury right now cannot afford to let Unjust bring this back. You have to imagine. Unjust takes that lead. He just might not give it up. And Narwhal, say it with your chest. You're here in prime time. Let people know you're here.
I am here, chat. We got Tando in the chat. We got Fluid MKX in the chat. Fire Axe, an absolute goat.
Pay no attention to Fire Axe here, okay? Pretend he's not here. Okay? Hey, yo, Neon Gummies, I see you in the building. Big spawn. Shout outs to Hama and chat. This is going to be Luxury getting their first win of the event. I'm sorry, of the game. That is going to be now a tied up score here in game number 2. Let's go.
Fight.
All right, Fire Axe. I see you with the exit now technology. Where job? Where grass? Where exit now? All right, fans coming out. Looks like Luxury starting to find their rhythm here, Narwhal.
Yeah, Luxury foaming at the mouth, wanting all of these dubs to come out today.
And King Donnie, probably. I'm a bit of a moron, though. I'm just trying to keep up with donations. I'm trying to keep up with this amazing community. Unjust, he has this all tied up, battering this man from pillar to post. Trying to out Pizza the Hut just by the looks of it. Now, still coming out down ones, and once again, a Super Bowl card, and a huge shout out to Reckless and all of Team Sin for helping me set this up, and a huge shout out to everybody who has rallied for this cause. Remember, every single donation tonight goes to B-Wood. Right now, we're sitting at $250, but still, a lot more games to be played. Unjust starting to cook, and Unjust is gonna take that game. We are now knotted up. This is gonna be a 3-3, which means we're gonna reset the lives to 0. This is gonna be an old-fashioned first 3, Narwhal, and that makes me happy.
Saibot.
That also makes me happy.
And Chad, let's go take a look at that replay. We also do have to unban PeaceMaker. That was the most recent addition to our roster, which means if Noir gets he will get the chance to play, but he's gonna have that PeaceMaker at least for now. I'm telling you, Noir, he gets a lot of support too, but he's got to go against all of Sin. This is the current roster, by the way. And now let's get you to that ban-unban, where it is going to be Unjust who is holding all the cards. So where's PeaceMaker? He's good to go, Chad. And now let's get you back to the match. Let's go. And Killer Lord, this is just a team battle. We fight until there's nobody left on either squad. However, we've made it a little bit interesting, Narwhal, I will say, with a 5v5 format. I'm sorry, with a ban-unban format. Let's get you back to the action. Let's do the damn thing, and let's go.
Yes, sir. We got Luxury coming out. Once this, keeping the jacks around.
All right, we are seeing it. And now Luxury, though. This is going to be a straight first to 3 by the looks of it. By the way, Unjust can be given lives. Luxury can be given about 2. However, you can take some lives, so that might be the better way to do it. Set Luxury up just to get needs only 1 game. That would be the way to do it. Sid Plantino says, what's the life count? There is no life count, but I'll tell you this. Unjust looking to make this comeback. And Unjust absolutely spiking him on his dome piece, Narwhal.
Yes, sir, gets that set up.
All right, Lowe's coming out.
On.
For the Empress, thank you so much for the follow. And he's going to spend that fatal blow. We're going to have to check with the kitty cat. Is he still alive? Wait, we don't have the kitty cat on the stream. I forgot, chat. You forget. All right, but I'll tell you this, Narwhal. Unjust is going to be taking the lead. He's had to work pretty damn hard for this, though, we have to admit.
To be fair, Noob, Saibot always has to work hard.
We'd like to see the hard work. However, Luxury getting up in there and Adjust. Does he break away? He cannot do the projectiles. Luxury officially taking the lead in the set. You do love to see it.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, let's get you back to that second round. And yo, what's going on, Tragic? Tragic letting everyone know you can rig this tournament. In fact, this is a complete viewer interactive tournament. Making our way in. Fans coming out the overhead to go along with that. And now Unjust trying to knot this up. And now Pizza the Hut. And look at the damage we were seeing out of the Noob Saibot main. Still pressing and still guessing. By the way, Mars saying, why is it 0-0? Because LateRock was given 2 lives, those were taken away. And now, so this is just a straight shot first to 3, and LateRock trying to make the most out of that Noir wall. Okay, we are still moving. We are still cruising. Big spike on the piece. Oh, beautiful duck on the side of LateRock, though. And LateRock, this is not looking good for Unjust right now. This is not looking good for Team Vape Coach. And Team Sin is going to go up 1-0 in this battle. And I got to say, Narwhal, things are looking pretty spicy on the Sin side. 1-0 going to be your official set score. LateRock looking good.
Yep, we got the 2 lives for LateRock out of here, but we still got LateRock in the lead.
All right. And so, by the way, guys, yes, I'll be sure to show you the team roster. Welcome, everybody, if you're just tuning in or if you've been here the entire time. He said, this doesn't make sense, LateRock. So, I'm sorry, Mars. So, he was given 2 lives. Those were taken away. So, we started off on a straight shot first to 3. There's no advantage. It's even. It makes the most sense. The best event ever. All right, Chad, let's do the damn thing. Gummy, you cannot bring players back from the dead. If their life bar hits 0 and they've got no lives, they are dead. 1-0 on the side of DarkLxuri, and now Unjust. And YZ Ford cut him at $30, saying ban Havik, ban Scorpion, and ban PeaceMaker. All right, I'm going to write this down. Narwhal, take over for 1 quick second if you can.
Yes, sir. We got the armor convert coming over from LateRock. Getting a, what is that, 26% combo here with lots of pressure into a fan left setup.
By the way, $280. YZ, thank you so much. This stream is going crazy, though. I'm not going to be able to keep up with this. All right, we've got 3 characters who are getting the hell out of here. I will be sure to make those adjustments here on the next one. Taking some swings. LateRock, though, seems to have woken up here, Narwhal.
What were those characters again exactly?
I got it. I already got it all set up, though. It's going to be Scorpion, Havik, and PeaceMaker. And LateRock is halfway to winning this set.
Round 2. Fight.
All right, Jumpin's coming through. He said, can we add Vape and Sin to the roster? Oh, you cannot add anybody to the roster. However, we do have a bonus match from what I understand. And Noir saying, what did PeaceMaker do? Everything! And Unjust right now is in some trouble. LateRock seems to have fully adapted and gets the set play. LateRock, one of the best katanas you will see in the entire scene. Hang on a second. Now working our way out at Shutter. I'll be sure to get that done after this. Okay. And LateRock right now still trying to batter this man Unjust, not with a lot of momentum. And chat, LateRock is going to take a 2-0 score. And LateRock sending himself. He needs just 1 more to get this done. Narwhal, things are shaping up really nice for the Sin boys here, I must admit. Is anybody going to help Unjust? We got to find out. Let's take you back to that ban-unban list, where we have 3 additions to it, where PeaceMaker is getting the hell out of here again. Havik is going to be getting the hell out of here again. Where is PeaceMaker? Where is he at? There he is right there. And now we've got to also get Scorpion the hell out of here. I do believe that was the request. Where's Scorpion at? There he is. And now Havik getting sent packing. All right, Chad, those are the recent adjustments. Let's get you back to the game and let's go. By the way, I see no help coming for Unjust. It looks like this is going to be a straight shot. LateRock currently on a 2-0 score. And Unjust is looking to be in some trouble here, Narwhal.
Makes it good she and I
Yep, he's on his last life, and I gotta tell you, it makes me genuinely happy to not see an Atara ban so far.
All right, let's do the damn thing. I see a live crowd of 160 goats up in the building. Thank you guys all so much for being here. And once again, remember, you can rig this tournament to the max. In fact, it is encouraged. And by the way, Mars and Dame, I do need you guys to get those invites locked and loaded. You will be up next if this one does end a little bit short. Narwhal, tell me what you're looking at.
I'm looking at a lot of pressure, man. I'm looking at a lot of pressure from MightyUnjust. He really doesn't want to go down and lose a point for the Team Vape.
All right, no, Team Vape, we need to win this thing. We're trying to help out B-Wood, but we want to win. Let's face it, though. We have competitiveness in our bones, but we brought the entire competitive Sin roster and NinjaKilla. What hope do we have? However, Unjust going to be trying to knot this one up. Unjust is starting to go crazy. Big overhead, full combo on the side of Unjust. This could be the beginning of the end. LateRock, what do you got for us? Immediately tries to strike back. Unjust not having it. Unjust keeps himself alive.
Round 2. Fight.
Unjust fighting for that 1 life he's got.
By the way, Mink, so here's the deal. Unjust, he had to take 5 games off of LateRock. He did take 2, so that resets us at 0-0. That way we do not have to do countdown mode. Makes it a lot easier. And now punching his way in, Unjust looking to wake up. He knows he cannot afford to lose 1 more game here, Narwhal. Okay.
Nope, no, he cannot. He gets that setup into Goop, but gets taken out of it by a raw jump kick and a down back 1.
By the way, guys, coming up next will be Dame Creations taking on Sin's own Mars. I believe that's our first time having Mars on this stream. We're gonna be looking to see what the Natara Goat has for us. Dame right now. However, LateRock spiking MightyUnjust on his Dome Nugget and goes for the set play. Unjust survive. Unjust survive, but he gets shimmy. Chat, he's got a break, but he can't. And chat, that is going to be the round. That is going to be LateRock now on set point.
Final round. Fight.
Can LateRock do it? Can they bring it home?
We're going to see right now, Narwhal. I definitely want to know. All right, Unjust, I need you to win this one. I need you to win it for Team Vape Coach. And as it stands currently, $280 on the board. Remember, every single dime goes directly to B-Wood. Right now, we're close to $300. In fact, we're $20 away from meeting that requirement. LateRock trying to zone. Unjust able to spike him out of the air. Portals are going to be up. LateRock backing up. Unjust looking for a punish. There's a nice Chicago punish in the form of the grab. Jack's keeping you safe. And by the way, Killer Lord says, B-Wood okay, I think he's doing all right, but we are trying to help him in this time of need. I do not want to air out too much of a business, but trust me when I say the community is rallying for him, and Unjust is going to keep himself alive, at least for now. LateRock is not breaking, but he knows this is not going to kill Narwhal. But wait a minute, it just might, and that's going to be enough. And Unjust is going to be taking this, a 2-1 score still in the favor of Big LateRock. Narwhal, this is a hyper-competitive set we are seeing from start to finish. And by the way, LateRock, you're still alive. You're still very much alive.
Yes, sir. Watching stuff like this, watching these players come out and compete like this, it is absolutely mind-blowing knowing I can't do that.
However, we're going to see what we can do. And yes, yeah, Unjust is making the great point. You have 5 live. If anybody wants to see who is currently banned or unbanned, this is the benefit of this event. It's going crazy, Narwhal. It's a lot of competitive nature, but still, it's a lot of fun, and it does help us on our cause. Team Vape Coach and Team Sin does have the... we both want to help out B-Wood. That's what we're looking to do. So, chat, that is who is banned. That is who is unbanned. Let's get you back to the action. Let's go. All right, and now LateRock. Still got 2 more to play with here. However, as the great philosopher Plato once said, do not play with it. Thank you guys all so much, by the way, for welcoming us back to the Twitch side. This is just a one-stop thing, and you know what? Me and Reckless talked about it. We agreed it is best to do this on Twitch. We've been on the YouTube scene for a while. However, an event this good, we got to keep this on Twitch, at least for now. Okay? And now you see it, though. MightyUnjust getting sent through the ringer here. And YZ coming through with a 20 bomb! And YZ saying, can I bank that? Yes, you can. And now $300 in that piggy bank in Narwhal. This community has been going crazy. YZ, thank you so much for that donation. And he's going to decide later on what he wants to do with those. You can do that. Okay? And we are going, we are flowing here. However, LateRock, he's losing a lot of life. Wait, no, that's Unjust. I forgot to switch around. People forget that. So, Unjust right now, and LateRock going to be back on set point. $300, and now we are good to go. Now one's coming out. Big wing kicks out of the air. And LateRock, if they can win one more round here, Narwhal, and they're well on their way to doing it.
Yep, that'll bring it to a tied team battle so far.
Let's see it. And Gunzy, thank you so much for the follow, and welcome to the stream. By the way, yes, Dame and Mars, get those invites locked and loaded. Make it a scrimmage cough. Be sure to wait for my co-host, and a huge shout out, by the way, to Zombie Narwhal for joining me on the mic. This is where you can find it. Draco with the raid. Appreciate you a ton, my man. Shout out to the NGL boys. Okay. And by the way, if you want to follow Zombie Narwhal, this is where you can do it. Puts on great events of his own. And Draco, what's up, man? I've not seen you in a while. And Unjust looking to tie this bad boy up. He's well on his way to doing so. The low's coming out. LateRock trying to punish back. Not going to get anything, not just yet. All right, LateRock looking to spike this man. Oh, wait a minute. That might be enough. And that's going to be LateRock. And this should be enough to kill, I think. And I think Unjust is going down. Is this enough to kill? It's going to scale. What do you think here, Narwhal?
I don't think it's gonna kill it. I'm scared.
He's alive, but just barely. LateRock, and LateRock's gonna take out the MightyUnjust on a 3-1 score in one of the most rigged but fun team battles we have ever put on. That is gonna be 1-1. Sin is keeping up, and with that, that is gonna do it. Congratulations to LateRock. And Narwhal, give me your thoughts on what we just saw right in front of our very eyes.
I think that is a monumentous moment for LateRock, getting those 2 lives. Absolute saving. Absolutely beautiful for Team Sin.
Yes, sir. And we want to give a huge shout out to the MightyUnjust. Thank you so much for coming to play today, helping support B-Wood on this cause. Currently $300 in that prize pool. However, chat, with that, that is going to be, we're going to call that a 3-1 score. And all right, we're getting tied up. This is a super competitive team battle. We are guaranteed for a second round. However, Chad, the matches are going to continue to heat up. Narwhal, I got to say this, man. Coming up next is going to be Dame taking on Mars. I believe this is Mars' first time on this channel. The best Natara in the world, though. Let's see what the chat is cooking up, and let's get you to that very next match. And Saibot with a 10 bomb says, ban Natara, are you kidding me? And Saibot is going to ban his teammate's own character. Saibot, what have you done here? And all right, what do we get from Mars now that there is no Natara? This is very interesting. And Narwhal looking to put himself. I see you in the chat. What are you doing out here, man?
That is me.
By the way, guys, we are seeing some buffering issues. It should be just a bit of a spike. It should be going away in about 6 or 7 seconds. Let's see how this continues to play out. Give me one quick second. And yes, I do see that the frames are dropping. And Sino with another 10 bomb. He says, nah, we're keeping Natara taken away, which means he has put another shield on the blockade of Natara, which means you would have to spend $20 to get this character the hell out of here. And Dogpack Mama says ban cameos. Janet, Jax, Farah. Wait. Dogpack Mama, can you actually put that in the chat? By the way, Natara has a 2 times blockade on that. And by the way, Dogpack Mama, would you be so kind just to put a us what you're trying to do in the chat? That way I can read it from start to finish. Narwhal, take over for one quick second if you can.
Of course, I got you. We got Sin Mars going with Sindel Kung Lao. I'm not gonna lie, I did not see that one coming. We got full screen gameplay from both of these. Dane rocking the Noob Saibot pick. I'm surprised he's not going with the Ermac.
Hang on a second, Chad. And yes, Dogpack Mama, I saw the message. If you can just let me know again, and I do see that the frames are dropping just a little bit, guys. Just hang out with it. Yeah, Narwhal, take over for one quick second, please, and thank you.
Of course, brother. We got lots of stuff going on here. We got full screen gameplay. We got mid-screen gameplay. We got Kung Lao hat. Mars wanting to stay away, as far away as possible from Dane.
All right, give me one quick second, Chad. Let me see who we're banning, and let me see who we're getting the hell out of here.
We got portals on portals on portals on projectiles. And that was in Mars's face. You can't do that. You cannot do that around here. No hard to block.
All right, looks like the frame rate has settled down. Okay, so cameos. We're going to be getting Janet, Jax, and Farah the hell out of here and unban Havik and give one life to Tragic. You see Dogpack Mama coming through. Thank you so much for that. All right, Havik is good to go. And then we got to give one life to Tragic. God bless. All right, let's do the damn thing, chat. Let's get going and let's get rolling. All right, we are working. We are looking. We are even potentially twerking our way in. Frizzy, what's up, man? Okay.
When Dane blocks those but gets grabbed out of those.
By the way, Shudder saying, who banned my baby? I have no idea. Once again, we're hoping this frame rate does decide to settle down. All right. Making our way in. Let's see it, though. Dame having a great time. One of the better Noob Saibots. Yeah, take over for one quick second. Narwhal, I got to fix this.
Of course, brother. And it's starting to look like Old No gets the projectile, so he can't break it. He's going to go full screen, try and stay away.
And that is going to be the game. Mars still ultimately able to get it done. That is going to be a 1-0 score on the Sin side. We've got to go take care of some ban, unban requests from Dogpack Mama. And by the way, Natara is double banned coming, by the way, from this amazing community. So, here's the most recent request. It is going to be us. Let me see. Janet, Jackson, Farah. See what we got? Janet. Jax. Where are we at? And Farah. Unban Havik, by the way.
Unban.
Oh, you're allowed to talk, by the way.
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I'm writing, good sir.
All right. And now Havik has been unbanned as well. Let's get you guys back to the action. Let's go. And wait a minute, we just got another no. Coming from Sino. Throw looking nice with Sindel. Let's take it away. They're trying to screw over Mars. And Shudder, thank you so much for pointing that out. I do see it. Yeah, give me 1 second, chat. Sorry about this. Yeah, Simple Latinos, I see it. $380 on the board. And by the way, we're taking away Sindel. That'll affect us in the next game.
Sir, the game did start before Sindel was out of here.
All right, let's do it. By the way, guys, it's looking. I'm gonna have to restart stream. Yeah, I'm gonna have to restart stream, guys. So. Does it break the stream ban more? Yeah, the donations are actually breaking the stream, man. You do hate to see it. However, with this, Chad, we are still going and we are still flowing. Dame looking to get this done.
Your combat is beyond enough.
Thank you guys all so much for coming out here. Once again, close to $400 on the line. Once again, every single donation does go directly to B-Wood. Wait, maybe the stream's starting to settle down? Maybe, just maybe? Now we are making our way in. Look at this. Dame's starting to settle into his own here, Narwhal.
Yes, sir. 184 people out here watching to make sure of Vape's win. Probably Sindel, though, actually.
It might be going to Sin, I'm not gonna lie. They're banning a lot of characters here, man.
Yeah.
All right, Narwhal.
Although they did get rid of the main.
And what you're noticing in this set, though?
I'm noticing a lot of up blocks coming from Dame, actually, now that I'm thinking about it, because Mars getting lots of grabs coming out, getting all kinds of safety from that Kung Lao hat, and that is going to be the second round, bringing us to final round.
Keep in mind, Sindel is going to be banned after this event, and while we do hate to kill some momentum, the stream is suffering right now. I have no idea why. Does not happen too often. And yo, what's going on, Big Jaka? All right, we are working our way in. We are lurking our way in. And by the way, Dame, can anybody get a hold of Dame and Mars? I do want to restart the stream after this match. And Narwhal, we're gonna take a quick, Chad, this will be the intermission. We're gonna take a quick 5-minute break after this just to sort the stream out. Hey?
Yes, sir, well deserved. Lots of people coming in donoing, making sure that they break the stream just for you, Vape.
Hey, man, hey, we encourage it. Close to $400 on the line for B-Wood. And however, it is gonna be Mars who says, let's answer right back. Mars right now looking pretty damn good. All right, what are we working with here? And that should be a tied ball game, and that's gonna be Mars. Up on a 2-0 score. No, we've got a breakaway. Wait. Looks like the stream's coming back. We're gonna try to see if we can keep it alive. No, it's not. No, sorry, I gotta restart the router. Chat, we're gonna be taking an intermission though, as Dane gonna be going up on a 1-on-1 score. And Chat, with this, we are gonna be coming right back. Do not go anywhere. I will be sure just to restart my router just so we can get this going. Dane, all right, Chat, let's get it your way. Let's do this damn thing and let's get going. And those are the current bans. Let's see it though. Let's get this party started. LateRock making their way back. Joe Mama in the building as well. And by the way, back 3, Ma Freeze. What's going on, man? All right, guys. Once again, we did have some stream issues there. We should be good to go now. Mars gonna be coming out. They look like they're coming out with the Molina. Let's get it, chat. Let's do this damn thing. Shout out to everybody who is joining us. By the way, after this match, yes, we'll be NinjaKilla taking on ElCucuy. Yes, Dame, you can switch. No, you can't switch characters. You can switch cameos though, just to let you know. And if anybody needs to see the current bans, unbans, here they are. Remember, these are the cameos. We've got Jax, Striker, Tremor, Janet, and Farah that are going to be out of here. And as far as the characters, Scorpion, Johnny, Natara, Homelander, Peacemaker. And now, chat, let's get you back to the match. Let's do the damn thing. And B-Wood saying it's Noob Movado time. Pingness, thank you so much for the follow. And let's see what Dame's coming out with, guys. Nearly $400 on the board coming to support B-Wood. Wait. You believe I have that right? It was $380 last time we checked. I'm not trying to pocket nothing, chat. This ain't one of those events. All right, let me fix it right here. And we'll call it 380. I'll go look on the other overlay because both overlays are different. But we are looking ready to rock. Dame coming out, taking on Mars. And we need to get this done. We need to get it done for Team Vape Coach. And by the way, here's the current list of if you want to ban something or if you want to unban something or if you want to donate. And B-Wood, keep track of these donations, all right? We're not taking nothing home. And you. However, low sweeps coming out. And look at this, though. Dame absolutely taking it to Mars right here and now. Okay? Killer Lord saying, I like these colors, man. Hey, Sin's got some good colors, I'm not gonna lie. It's a bit of a pinkish purple, but you know what? It's as masculine as hell. Low sweep coming out. And that is gonna be all Dame, though there's gonna be nothing to say about any and all of that. And Dame on the verge of going up 2-1. And I just had, he said, did you do the scoreboard yourself? No. We had to search for the best in the business to get this done. However, I will be giving this to Reckless and to the Sin Boys after this is done as a token of my appreciation for helping me put this event together. However, still working our way through, still lurking our way through. Still going and still flowing down one pressure coming your way. And Mars right now with a pretty big lead over Dame, though. You can see they're doing pretty good on the Molina. I'm pretty sure them and Hourglass have been putting games together. Another low sweep coming out. And you can see the damage, the overhead, though, on the side. But here comes Mars. And Mars absolutely dropping that heat, and that is going to be the round. And now Mars on the verge of taking the lead. Right now, though, we are fit to be tied 1-1 here in game number 3. And yo, what's going on, Ping? It's great to see ya. Nice. Jumpin's coming in, Jumpin's coming out. The low sweep on the side of Dame. And Mars seems to have gotten a bit of a download on this. Keep in mind, Dame has been hit by these bans as well. Okay. All right. Dame answering back in the biggest way. Nearly 100 goats back in the building. Sorry for that intermission. And there might be a cut on the YouTube side for that. However, what's up again? Yo, what's up, Big Kurtz? I'm in the house. Great to see you. And Dame is absolutely battering Mars. The Cyrax combination doing rather well, I must admit. And yes, Kurzum, yeah, we decided to bring this one back to the Twitch. This is going to be our homeland, of course. However, Mars right now has other intentions. He's looking to get this done right here and right now, though. Puts up some Chaos Embrace. And that is going to be now Dame on a 2-1 score, just like that. 2-1 officially going to be your score. Once again, if anybody needs a good look at the current bans, unbans, here they're going to be right here and right now. Let's get it back your way. Daffy coming through with our 3rd sub of the day. God bless. Daffy, by the way, you on for some games tonight? We got to get something rolling. With that, chat, 3 subs on the day. What's going on, Big Daffy? Always a pleasure to have you around. Nearly 100 goats up in the building. And remember, in this ban-unban team event, things are going crazy. Let's go take a look at that game scene and let's get you back to it, guys. Let's do the damn thing. And once again, if you're just joining us, guys, feel free to follow the channel. It definitely does help us out. And yes, Dame ripped to Narwhal indeed. However, you're going to be enjoying that 2-1. And by the way, nobody has bought any lives from Mars. He says, I'm going to have to come out here and do this the old-fashioned way. Our first Ashra of the night. And by the way, B-Wood, we do not have a bonus set lined up yet. We're still waiting for Big Rev in the house. However, I will be setting that up. There'll be a 1st to 5. No prize pool attached to it. However, some good old-fashioned combat. Yo, Sinner, what's up, man? Welcome back. And all right, let's get it back your way. Let's do the damn thing. Dame right now with a 2-1 lead. And now Mars going to try to answer back with Ashra. This character does a ton of damage. However, Dame looks incredibly locked in. Overhead pressure on the side of Dame. All right, we are moving and we are cruising. Look at this, though. The damage is only coming out. Plus frames. The low coming out. Mars absolutely getting hit, though. Calling out those plus frames is going to be Dame. Nice. Sidebound and down. Once again, guys, thank you all so much for the love. Thank you so much for being here. Once again, these two are absolutely battering each other. Dame, if he can win one more. By the way, we're 20 away from hitting 400. Is it going to happen today? Let's see. What's coming out? And yo, what's up, Big Tando? I see you in the chat hanging out with us. And if you're on that YouTube side, be sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel. It helps us out tremendously. And that is right, guys. We brought the string back to Twitch for the one time. We'll be back on YouTube tomorrow, though. Now, one's coming out. Solid grab. All right. Mars can absolutely make mincemeat out of here. By the way, chat, coming up next, it is to my great pleasure that we announce ElCucuy will be taking on NinjaKilla. That is not a joke whatsoever. All right, Mars doing some good work here. And Drunk, what's up? Drunk Raisin in the house. And chat, wait a minute. Breakaway. Dame right now cannot afford to give up another hit. And chat, Dame with a 12% low. Dame needs one more. And that is going to be it. Dame is on set point. And Sino with a 10 bomb. Only I can play Ashra. Take it away. Ashra getting the hell out of here. Sino, why are you doing this? You know what? He chose violence today. $390 on the board. Sino, thank you so much. Ashra has been banned. All right, good grab. Hang on a second, chat. This means that even if Mars wins this match, he does not get that Ashra. Nobody gets that Ashra until this character gets unbanned. We'll see if that's going to happen. And guys, thank you all so much for the support. Thank you all, by the way, for coming back. An incredible stream from start to finish. Good grab, though. Even better tech. Hang on a second, though. There's the big kick out of the air. Dame trying to make that comeback. Okay. Nice. Dame right now on set point. He's looking to put this one away. And we're still moving. We are still cruising. Big damage coming out. And that is going to be the round. Mars is 1 round away from tying this bad boy up. The bad news is he is going to lose access to that Ashra the second this match is over. Should he be able to continue? And Sino, I must ask, why are you banning all his characters? Isn't this your teammate? If anybody needs to look at our ban-unban list, look no further than right here. Look at the damage coming out of Mars. He is looking to absolutely clap back at Dame. Okay. All right, Low's coming out, double down one. And now Dame absolutely taking him skybound and down. And thank you guys so much that everybody has donated. We're $10 away from a $400 donation. Remember, every single one of these pennies goes directly to B-Wood. Keep in mind, PayPal fees may vary. Down one again. However, it's gonna be Mars. Mars needs to bring this back. Can he do it? This is all one big stream to support B-Wood, and so far it has gone absolutely fantastic. Okay. All right, still pressing, still guessing. Dame, what do you got for us? Dame in the lead. Down 2. Overhead, goes for the glaive. Dame cannot afford to give this up, but he's on set point, and that's gonna be Mars. We are going to a game number 5, chat. Mars, I've got some very bad news though, due to the fact that Ashra has been banned. And now Mars has to go through their Rolodex of characters and see what they can bring out. Let's go take a look at that if we can. That is correct, you can see it. By the way, Mars, if you're watching the stream, Sino has has elected to get Ashra the hell out of here. Ashra is going, and gone. Chat, let's go back to that game scene. Let's go. Let's see who is going to be coming out on the side of this Ashra, of this Natara main in the form of Big Mars. By the way, the first time we get him on stream and the entire chat is screwing him over. This is how the menu looks, by the way. After this, we've got ElCucuy taking on NinjaKilla. Chat, let's get it back your way. Let's go! All right, Mars says we're coming out with the PeaceMaker, but no, that character's been banned as well. What does he got for us? Coming out with the Reiko. All right, going through their entire, the Liu Kang. What does he got? 100 goats up in the building. And chat, this is gonna be the last one unless somebody donates to give somebody a life. Let's see which way, Mars. Mars, do you need to see the menu? Mars coming out with the Quan Chi. And chat, unless somebody donates to give a player a life, this will be the final match. By the way, ElCucuy, if you're watching, if you can get an invite sent out as soon as this is done. All right, let's do it, chat. Let's get things sent your way and let's get rolling. And all right, Mars, can he zone out? Wait, what? Oh yeah, damn, okay, he lost. He can switch. He's good to go. All right, portal's coming out. Stand 4. And Mars, if they win this, though, that is a tremendous feather in the cap of Team Sin, who would officially take that lead. What's up, by the way, Yagami? All right. By the way, all right, got you, D-Boy Rose. Sam Planetino says, we back, you better believe it. Shout out to all 100 of you. Guys, yes, for the first time ever, NinjaKilla will be making his debut on this stream. However, he's got to keep in mind, a ton of those characters are going to be banned. And now look at the meter being drained on the side of Mars. Dave, I need you to lock in. I need you to take this W. Some King, thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Okay. Once again, we are working, we are lurking, we are perhaps even twerking. Sin, Liu Kang is not banned. By the way, if anybody does want to start unbanning any of the characters or cameos that NinjaKilla needs, be free to hit that donation tab. Remember, it is $10 for every ban unbanned. Okay. If anybody needs to look at the menu, how you can ban or unban a character, Mars right now. Mars on the verge. Can Mars take the lead? Goes for the 1-1. He spins the fatal blow. Is it gonna hit? No! And that's gonna be Mars! Mars absolutely battering Dame, and Sin officially takes the lead in this set. Ancient One, no commentary right now, but you know what? I'm feeling the vibe. We're gonna take it through solo dolo. By the way, let me keep up with this. It's 2 different overlays, so it's gonna be $390 on the board. Chat, we're $10 away. Who's gonna be the one that sends us to $400 on the night? Okay. Says Ninja really playing? Oh, you better believe it, man. Already got the confirm. And Plus is saying Quan is so broken. I can see it right now. However, Dame's still maintaining a very small lead. Keep in mind, 950 health on the side of Mars. And they have banned all of Mars' characters. He's still doing fantastic. Fireball's coming out. 1-1. Into the sky we go. Damage is heating up for Dame. I want to see if this is going to be a final round. Keep in mind, you can give lives to characters if you'd like to. Back 3 again. Down 1. Back 3 yet again. 1-1 into the sky. No, gonna be breaking away from that. If he confirm into that fatal blow, this set would be over. Remember, you cannot revive any player after their life hit 0. Doesn't confirm though on the side of Mars. Foolish mistake. Like this, Chad. Okay. Bone cage is gonna be up. Where's this one gonna be going? Good grab, even better tech. And Y2J, great to see you again. Yes, no Peterson here today. Down 1 again. Good grab in chat. That's going to be it. And Mars with a 3-2 score. And Team Sin officially does take the lead. That is going to be a 2-1 score on the side of the purple team to my right. And chat, I cannot wait to get you guys into this next one. However, Team Sin, currently as it sits, going to be looking up 2-1, going to be your current score. And chat, remember, you cannot revive somebody after they die. If you donate before that, you're good to go, of course. But with that, chat, that was a W set to B-Wood's point. And with that, we've got to get to one of our most anticipated sets of the night. I would hate to be missing this one, chat. However, let me show you exactly what's coming up. Because with that, it is going to be Dame dropping a 3-2 score just like that. And now Team Sin officially takes their first lead of the night, but I've got ElCucuy on my side, and we've got NinjaKilla on Team Sin side, guys. Once again, we have never seen NinjaKilla on the stream. This is going to be a huge match. ElCucuy, though, a bit of a sweatback. He's going to be looking to take it to him. ElCucuy, if you can get those invites sent out, definitely would appreciate it, guys. Thank you all so much for tuning in. And by the way, if anybody needs to look at our ban, unban, look no further than right here. Let us know what's going on, man. All right, chat. NinjaKilla coming out of my left, ElCucuy coming out of my right. Let's do the damn thing. NinjaKilla coming out with the Conan, ElCucuy coming out with the General Shao, and the Shujinko pick on NinjaKilla. Ban Havik and unban Natara. Got you, Saibot. I will be sure to put that together. $410 in the piggy bank. Let's go. NinjaKilla gonna be representing Team Sin. ElCucuy gonna be representing Team Vape. Let's do the damn thing, guys. NinjaKilla has made his very first appearance here at the stream, and right now he's starting off with a bang. NinjaKilla looking to take this to ElCucuy. And by the way, these two have played each other a lot. There's gonna be no nerves on the side of ElCucuy. NinjaKilla, one of the best players on the planet, period, the former Evo champion. And right now, NinjaKilla absolutely taking it to him. Is anybody gonna help out Team Vape? You have to wonder. Slams him down, big damage on the side of NinjaKilla, absolutely battering this man. So how much was Ninja paid to play? I have no idea. That is on the Sin Boys, but with that is NinjaKilla with a dominant first round. By the way, if anybody needs a look at the ban unban list and how you can donate to it, there it is right now. Who's gonna help out Team Vape, coach? I have to wonder. It's been all Sin so far. Right now, Sin does hold a 2-1 lead. ElCucuy, though, battering NinjaKilla. He's got the lead. And now an overhead on the side. Keep in mind, NinjaKilla took a very large chunk off this game. He's been playing a lot of Tekken. Overhead chops on the side of ElCucuy. He is battering NinjaKilla. Looking good. Down one's coming out. NinjaKilla, though, we know how much damage this character does. Big damage coming out of the Barbarian. Hey. And right now, that prize pool, that donation pool looking pretty good. So far, $410. And we gotta say it goes to a good cause. We are looking to help out B-Wood. And AttackPotency, by the way, we'll be seeing you up next as this matchup is so bad for Shao. It's not looking too good on the side of NinjaKilla, though, as ElCucuy takes the lead. And he spent the fatal blow. Is that actually gonna hit? He's dead. That's gonna be it. NinjaKilla starting things off with a bang. And by the way, let me fix this overlay real quick. It is officially gonna be a 1-0 score. Sorry for that, chat. NinjaKilla gonna be getting it done. 1-0 gonna be your official set score. And is anybody gonna ban Conan? You gotta wonder. And a huge shout out to both these gentlemen for accepting this match, and a huge shout out to both of them for coming through. NinjaKilla on a 1-0 score just like that. Pixel with a 20 bomb. What are you looking to do? Pixel! Thank you so much for that donation. And now, Pixel, you've got to tell me what you've got planned. Remember, ElCucuy and NinjaKilla, do pay attention to the stream. We're going to be showing you what's going on right here and right now. So, we've got to honor Saibot. Saibot says we are banning Havik and we are unbanning Natara and Pixel Blood. You've got to tell me what you've got planned. So, where's Havik at? He is going to be banned. And Natara, where are we at? Megan Fox is going to be unbanned. And now, Pixel Blood, you've got to tell me what you're looking to do.
I do not steal.
And let's do the damn thing, chat. By the way, we've got to put another fresh 20 into that prize pool so far. $430. This community has been going crazy. Pixel Blood, be sure to tell me what you want to do. Kurt, what's up? NinjaKilla making his debut, and right now he is starting things off with a bang. Two big body characters going at it. And by the way, Pixel Blood saying, ask the audience. All right, chat, what do you guys want to do? Actually, you know what? Ask B-Wood. B-Wood, by the way, what do you want to do with that $20? You get a choice here. And if B-Wood's trying to help out the Sin Boys, I gotta say, I'm gonna be pissed. In fact, I'm gonna be royally pissed. However, right now, NinjaKilla continuing to batter ElCucuy. What's up, by the way, Various? All right, good grab on the side of ElCucuy. NinjaKilla, that life bar has seen much better days. That is to be for certain. Once again, guys, welcome back to this ban-unban event where anything is going to happen. Narwhal, thank you so much for providing that earlier commentary, but right now, we're trying to make mincemeat out of this situation. The People's Knee coming up clutch. And by the way, yes, B-Wood, if you're in the chat, you get to decide. I'm gonna give that up to you. What do you want to do with that $20? You get the choice, man. I demand it. And NinjaKilla able to bring it back, and NinjaKilla halfway to winning this set.
I like your grit.
Round 2. Fight.
And what's up, Chrome? I see the EU boys starting to wake up with us. Good morning to each and every one of you. Shout out to everybody watching from every region of the Middle East, Europe, North America, South America, the OCE region. And an overhead to go along with it, though. And ElCucuy says we're not done here. Nice. And yes, Noir, we'll be sure to get you back very, very soon as we can. However, with that, ElCucuy gonna answer back emphatically. NinjaKilla, though, we've seen him make his way back time after time. He's taking back his turn. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Damage is looking good. And now into the air we go. ElCucuy gonna tie this up. Needs one more round to seal the deal. Yo, what's going on, Tito?
Final round. Fight.
Once again, we are working, lurking, and perhaps even twerking our way in. NinjaKilla, though, putting up LeBron-type numbers. And I'm talking early LeBron, early career LeBron. Look at the swing coming out. And by the way, a huge shout out to Reckless and the Sin Boys for helping get NinjaKilla in this event. Heavenly, thank you so much for the follow. And NinjaKilla absolutely battering Cucuy. And Cucuy's gonna need some help, chat. He's gonna need some absolute help. And Pixel Blood, yes, we are waiting on B-Wood to see what that is gonna be. And chat, that is gonna be a 2-0 score on the side of NinjaKilla. Getting it done right here and right now, looking good. Chat, I think we might need some help here on the Vape's Fight Night side, guys. Is anybody gonna give ElCucuy a life? Is anybody gonna unban his characters? ElCucuy, what would you need in order to make this a thing? ElCucuy might need some help. But right now, NinjaKilla super happy on this current loadout. So far, $430 on the board. And I do believe that the goal we had set out was $500, guys. We are 70 away. Thank you so much to everybody in the chat. What's up, by the way, Hitman?
Conan. Sector. Jiu-Jitsu. The maze.
To crush your enemies.
All right, Norwell, I see you got no internet, but you got enthusiasm, and we do love to see it. Welcome, everybody tuning in from around the world. NinjaKilla currently up on a 2-0 lead over ElCucuy. All right. By the way, if you want to save ElCucuy, you would have to do it before he dies. Down one coming out. ElCucuy looking for that mix. NinjaKilla not having it. NinjaKilla took a tremendous time off, but a player at this level is going to be saying that we do not care. We are still going for the gold. Overhead. Now we are cooking. We are good looking. We cannot have Sin take a 3-1 lead. This would be disastrous for the Vape cause. However, cause looking good right now on the side of NinjaKilla, who is absolutely continuing to batter ElCucuy. Good grab. And shout out to all 150 goats watching from around the world. Down one coming out. Stabs him in that stomach. And NinjaKilla right now on the verge of taking this 3-0 score. ElCucuy, it is time to go. Slice is coming out. NinjaKilla right now, and that is going to be it. NinjaKilla is going to get it done. NinjaKilla is on set point, and Dogpack Mama says, let's give 2 lives to ElCucuy, putting this at a $450 prize pool. Dogpack Mama, thank you so much. That is actually Dexy Dog's mom coming through and putting some lives up to ElCucuy, which means, let me see. So ElCucuy has 3 lives, as does NinjaKilla. We're going on countdown mode, chat, which means it's effectively a 3-3 score. ElCucuy can be gifted 1 more life. NinjaKilla can be gifted 3. Dogpack Mama, thank you so much for that, by the way. Trying to show some support to ElCucuy, which means everything that NinjaKilla just did basically didn't happen. Okay? Big King of the Swing on the side of NinjaKilla. Swords coming out. And by the way, if ElCucuy is going to get any help, I think he might need some of those high-tier characters. NinjaKilla, this would normally be a 3-0. However, he drops ElCucuy down to 2 lives left. With that, chat, this is looking good on the side of NinjaKilla. However, this set is not over due to the fact that ElCucuy was gifted 2 lives coming from Dogpack Mama. Let's go take a look at that ban, unban. Nothing has changed. And I see you, Dogpack Mama. You're trying to cause all the chaos in the world, and I'm here for it. By the way, ElCucuy, you were gifted 2 lives. You are still good to play, and you are still going to be good to stay. Let's get you back to that game. Let's go. And let's do it, chat. Let's go. And I see both the players are paying attention. You do love to see it. All right, ElCucuy. What is it going to be? So far, $450 on the board. We are only $50 away from our goal. However, we'll see how this night's going to go. ElCucuy says we're making a switch.
Raiden.
And I see nearly 200 goats in the house. ElCucuy says, you know what? Let's come out with one of the original mains, the Raiden, on full display. Let's send it your way, chat. Let's get going.
They don't intimidate me.
And once again, yes, guys, this is an event to help support B-Wood. Right now, he's going through a tough time. Don't want to get too into details, but at the same time, we are trying to absolutely help it. Right now, ElCucuy, though, still trying to call out NinjaKilla on this. ElCucuy has 2 lives left. I have to say, this event has gone fantastic. It could not have gone any better. A huge shout out to this W community. We have not been on Twitch, by the way, for about 2 weeks. We come back, and you know what? This community is still here. Narwhal saying we love B-Wood here. Let me just say B-Wood is one of the nicest guys. I remember early on saying if I had 8 B-Woods in a bracket, it would be the best event ever. And now you can see NinjaKilla does not care about this. He's looking to take Sin on a 3-1 lead. This would be disastrous for the Vape cause. And now NinjaKilla though, is somebody gonna ban Conan? Somebody's gotta get Conan the hell out of here.
Round 2. Fight.
This is gonna be a fun video to edit. That is gonna be for sure. Throws it down. And you can see a Dogpack Mama says, I'm helping out Team Vape, but at the same time, this is all to help out B-Wood, and you love to see it. NinjaKilla getting turned around, gonna open up a beautiful combo on the side of ElCucuy. ElCucuy, lows coming out, double lows to go with it. Hey. ElCucuy finally starting to wake up, however, it's still gonna be NinjaKilla on the lead. I think we might need to get Conan the hell out of here if we're gonna make something work. And yo, Zesquill says, I'm doing great. What's up, by the way, Zesquill? Overheads on their way out. ElCucuy on his first lead in quite some time. 2 trillion, I have to agree with your point. Looking like NinjaKilla never stopped playing. I have to agree with that. This is the first time, by the way, we've got an Evo champion. And NinjaKilla on the verge. And he dropped, oh, he the beautiful up block. Kill him! Kill him now! And ElCucuy, does he spend the fatal blow? And no, he doesn't, but the result is still going to be the same. NinjaKilla dropping his first round in quite some time.
Fight.
However, NinjaKilla with him, it's never going to be that easy. Yo, what's going on, Zaxiello? Great to have you around. Big swings of the sword coming out. Overhead chop on the side of ElCucuy. ElCucuy's building momentum. That's a full combo on their side. However, NinjaKilla going to wake up with some buds. Immediately knew that was a drop and immediately knew that was a punish. The winner of this will be carrying on to the next round. So far for Team Vape Coach, it's only going to be Noir on our side. We need these guys. And Signal Center, what's up, man? Good afternoon or good evening to you. And now it's 7:15 in the PMs. An event that could go all the way, and NinjaKilla absolutely making mincemeat out of ElCucuy. Shout outs to all 167 currently in the building. NinjaKilla battering this man, and ElCucuy is in some trouble. And ElCucuy drops down to 1 life left. And remember, you can only give ElCucuy 1 more life. NinjaKilla has not lost a game.
Brutality. Conan.
And with that, chat, we've got to go take it to the replay. No, actually, no. Let's go show you the ban unban. We'll do that just to keep the players refreshed. Once again, Team Sin has taken an outstanding lead here, and the only player that would be left on our side, if ElCucuy were to go down, would be Tragic. Luckily, Tragic has 4 lives. Tragic, I need you to lock in. Smoke has not been banned, but I have a feeling like Chad is not going to let us win this event. Things are looking pretty rough on the side of Team Vape Coach. However, Chad, fear not. I've got the best smoke in the world if things don't work out. And if anybody bans Smoke, you a hoe. I don't know what else to say.
Conan.
Vexy, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. ElCucuy says it's time for the Quan.
Serena. The chaos.
All right. ElCucuy, 1 life left. He can only be gifted a total of 1 more. And Demigub, thank you so much for the follow as well. Welcome everybody watching from around the world. Plus, I see you in the building. Guys, we are $50 from our goal of $500. However, remember, every single penny here tonight goes to B-Wood. Slice is coming out. Stand 4 on its way. ElCucuy says we might need a zone for this. He plays a very excellent Quan Chi. This is not a throwaway pick. And by the way, Joey Wheeler, yeah, Cucuy has basically a pocket everything. Hey, ElCucuy in the lead, just trying to keep NinjaKilla the hell out of here. Stand 4 gonna be no good. Big punish on the side of Cucuy. Nice. Yeah, B, what I was gonna say, he plays every character on the roster. This man, though, you cannot counterpick him. However, this Conan's proven right to do some work. And once again, guys, the support has been absolutely overwhelming. Nice. NinjaKilla, though, backs off. Cucuy with the lead. Keep in mind, Cucuy with only 950 health goes for the overhead. NinjaKilla makes his way in. That should have been a punish, however, a little bit slow on the draw on the side of ElCucuy. And now NinjaKilla really starting to pull away. This Conan is doing some work, and NinjaKilla is on the verge of going on set point. And the damage, how do you get out of this? The bone cage puts it on himself. And NinjaKilla, I don't know if anybody's gonna stop this man. This man looking like he never left. Insane.
Round 2. Fight.
As we say that in front of a live audience of nearly 200 people, I just want to give a huge shout out to the Sin Boys and to B-Wood himself for helping me put this together. It's not every day we get NinjaKilla on our stream, but it's not every day we get ElCucuy on our stream either. Keep in mind, Tragic, you versus AttackPotency would be up next. and cancel out. We'll be back on YouTube tomorrow. We want to pay some love to the Twitch side. However, this will be posted as a VOD on the YouTube side. NinjaKilla on set point. Okay. And that's Serena trying to come out, but ElCucuy is in big trouble, chat. And NinjaKilla is starting to pull away. I know, B-Wood. This is cool for me. It's a little bit surreal. Overhead coming out. Not going to be buying any of those fakes. Is going to be NinjaKilla. And Marsing, how do I donate? If you do want to donate, all you have to do is look for here. We have Cash App available, and we do have PayPal available. In chat, this should be the beginning of the end. NinjaKilla, he has not lost a game. And I don't think anybody's coming to save ElCucuy on this one. And chat, one more, but he gets the overhead. This is not going to kill. He's alive. All right, ElCucuy, it's now or never. Zone this man out. Do not let him survive. Kill him. Kill him now. What's this gonna be? ElCucuy, all eyes on you. Trying to keep him the hell out of here. Mars, yeah, you can donate for bans. You can also donate to take lives, give lives, or you can just donate if you want to help support B-Wood. NinjaKilla, though, that's gonna be a stand for it. ElCucuy stays alive. And by the way, Mars, if you do want a good look at our menu,
Final round.
look no further than right here. Those coming out. Skeletons in the way as well. NinjaKilla still on set point. Oh wait, no, I think it's just ban. We're good to go. There it is right there. Appreciate you though, slow fast. Their overhead boot on its way. And look at this, ElCucuy starting to do some work. NinjaKilla though has been waking up with buttons, and it has been working to great avail. NinjaKilla on this Conan piece going absolutely insane. ElCucuy, can he get started? And this is a big problem. Tragic, get those invites sent out, because I'll tell you what, Team Sin is going to take a 3-1 lead, and that is going to do it. NinjaKilla stays perfect, stays gold. ElCucuy goes down, but I want to give a huge shout out to both Unjust and ElCucuy for coming through here and making this a team battle to remember. That is to be for certain. And by the way, Scorpion with a $10 bomb to ban Smoke. Are you kidding me? Tragic. Tragic, this is not looking good on our end. Do we start playing the Titanic music when the ship started to sink? Scorpion coming through with $10, and now Smoke is getting the hell out of here. And I've got to say, things are looking pretty rough on the Vape's Fight Night side, because I'll tell you what, that is our most recent ban. Luckily, Tragic plays a lot of other characters, but those are also banned as well. Smoke is gone. Tragic, I am on the way. And by the way, AttackPotency, this is going to be a 1st to 3 as of now. And by the way, NinjaKilla, if you're watching, thank you so much for coming through to this stream, and thank you so much for playing. But chat, we've got to correct a couple things, because with that, it is going to be Team Sin taking a 3-1 lead. ElCucuy going down, NinjaKilla going up. And so, chat, we'll start putting those red X's as this event goes on. But keep in mind, the only player for Team Vape Coach on the other side is going to be Noir, who is my personal GOAT, and who might be able to win this entire thing for us, chat. Let's get it back your way. Currently, 406.
Omni-Man.
And by the way, can somebody please ban Omni-Man? I need this character to get the hell out of here. AttackPotency coming out of Team Sin. Gonna be representing them quite nicely, I will admit. By the way, guys, with that news, we are only $40 away from our goal of reaching a $500 goal to give to B-Wood. Keep in mind, every single donation does go to him tonight. We're looking to help him out, and this community has absolutely rallied. And let me check, Trash. Let me check. And Zombie Narwhal says, are you checking Cash App? Remember, let me know on Cash App if you do donate. It does not tell me. Let me see what we got here. Narwhal, what have you done? All right, chat, let's get it back your way. Let's do the damn thing. By the way, looks like we did get a $10 donation via the Cash App side. Let me see what we got here. And by the way, banned Conan came in. All right, Conan is now banned. However, that did come in recently, so NinjaKilla would be without one of his mains for the next time, should we see him again. No, Sinner, that's a great point. B-Wood has not decided what he wants to do with that $20 that Pixel Blood has put up. And chat, with that, we are $30 away. And by the way, who was that who donated to ban Conan? Who was that? All right, chat, I'll tell you this. AttackPotency taking Tragic up to the sky. Kang has not been banned. This is gonna be Tragic secondary. And AttackPotency looking to make mincemeat out of this. Good grab on the side of Big Tragic into the sky. Zombie Narwhal, thank you so much. Zombie Narwhal coming with 10, and we are only 30 away. Yeah, B-Wood, what do you want to do with that? B-Wood, if I'm you, extend these matches, man. Extend them. More measure for your pleasure. Tragic trying to work on this comeback. You said $20 to extend a life on Vape, coach? Hey, man, I'm not here for a long time. I'm here for a good time. Down 2, cancel, and that should be all Tragic. Does not even need to spend the fatal blow, and Chad, wait, the whirly bird come out, but that's gonna be an instant punish. Tragic with a big sweep, and that is gonna do it. Chad, that is gonna be Tragic taking the very first game. Keep in mind, he's got 4 lives to play with. And by the way, B-Wood saying, give AttackPotency an extra life. All right, that is gonna be it. And remember, B-Wood still has $10 to play with. Don't play with it, as Socrates once said. 160 goats up in the building. Board 1-2, into the sky we go in one of the biggest night of fights you will see in quite some time. And big, by the way, a huge shout out to Pixel Blood for dropping that 20. Thank you guys all so much. Board 1-2. By the way, Noir, you will be up next. You're taking on DarkLxuri. Keep in mind that ban list. Okay. And now the jump and beautiful anti-air on the side of Tragic. He says no smoke, no problem. Scorpion might have to do a little bit more work if he wants to get Tragic the hell out of here. Down 1 on the side of AP. AP, by the way, the best Omni-Man that North America has to offer, and one of the best in the entire world. AttackPotency, oh, beautiful wake-up buttons on the side of Tragic, and that should be the beginning of the end. AttackPotency getting dropped down to 3 lives apiece, and chat, B-Wood gifted them a life, but now it shall be taken away, and Tragic gonna keep things looking alive for Team Vape's Fight Night. Let's go take a look at that replay, and let's go. Actually, no, let's go take a look at the ban unban. And B-Wood says, I'm saving that for a rainy day. All right, not a bad choice. And now Conan, gonna be getting the hell out of here. Where is Conan at? Conan, that barbarian is out of here, Chad. And now, let's get you back to the night of fights. Let's go. $470 currently on the board. All right, let's do it, Chad. And by the way, that was really cool having NinjaKilla here. I never thought that would happen in my entire streaming career. However, I guess the only 2 on the list now are Sonic Fox and Foxy. Have yet to have them. Who else have we not had? We got Mars off the list, by the way, today.
Finally, a worthy challenge.
All right, Tragic on a 1-0 score. Keep in mind, we are going countdown mode in this. If you're wondering why the scoreboard looks the way it does, it is going countdown mode. Tragic, though, looking alive. B-Wood, yes, we have had rewind. Nice. Big damage into the sky we go. All right. AttackPotency says, I'm looking to get this done, not just for Sin, but also for B-Wood. And I have to say, the Sin boys have really rallied to make sure Team Vape does not get this done. But also, Sin Mars, yeah, Connie won our last season of Shark Tank, and Faisal was on like 5 times last month. Yeah, we've had all those guys. You know, as you guys know, we're mostly an EU stream, so yeah, we definitely get those guys. Yeah, we've had everybody. Down 1's coming out. The only person from EU we have not had is gonna be Foxy Grandpa, but he doesn't play in a lot of tournaments. It's super hard for even Rips to get him on. So you've never had Young Monster? It's a very good point though, Draco. Oh, that's a good point. Yes, B-Wood, yes, we've never had VGY. However, I'll tell you this, Tragic is absolutely making mincemeat out of AttackPotency. A somewhat dominant round from him. Yes, we do have to add VGY to that list as well. Who else have we not had? We've had Tweety. We had him in MK11 and MK1. Never had Leffing. It's a good point, Mars. There's a couple. There's a couple. However, we've had a bulk of this community on the stream. Mars, we crossed you off the list today. It's been... Wait, Mars, we've never had you, right, before today? And I know all your characters got banned, but that's how it goes. However, taking it up to the sky we go. No, it does not. Down 1's on the side, trying to go full double pits to Chessie. Yeah, Mars, I think this is your debut. However, we have never gotten your Natara still. Okay. Looking good, though. Tragic, again, is absolutely battering AttackPotency. Nice. Into this... Okay, going airborne, bound and down. Overhead's not gonna be paying off, but the rush afterwards is. And Chad, let's take some more guesses. Who else have we not had on this stream? And by the way, Zetschool said, can somebody tell NinjaKilla I'm a big fan? I'm sure he's watching, man. And once again, a huge shout out to NinjaKilla for coming on through. Chrome, yes, we've had Shutter. And by the way, Tragic is on the verge of dropping AttackPotency down to 2 more lives. Overhead. And a beautiful punish. Tragic is looking better than ever. And I gotta say, no smoke, no problem. That is gonna be a 4-2 score. AttackPotency only with 2 lives left. What's up, by the way, Geo? I know, Zombie Narwhal, it was hard to believe him. By the way, due to the community coming through, we got to get him for a lot more games than we thought. And now Tragic trying to join Noir on the form of Vape's Fight Night for some extra rounds. Let's send it back your way. And B-Wood, don't do it. B-Wood, don't do it. B-Wood, come on, you gotta help us out. And AttackPotency saying an extra life. No!
Omni-Man.
I won't allow it, Chad. At the same time, I might have to allow it. B-Wood, what do you want to do? 170 goats in the building. And by the way, I knew the Sin boys were gonna rig this, man. But we gotta be reasonable here, right?
A worthy
And yo,
challenge.
Alan, welcome back to the Twitch side, man. What's up? However, as it stands right now, it's gonna be a 4-2 score in Tragic's favor. Noir, you will be taking on LateRock as soon as this is done. And B-Wood, you absolute demon. I got you. I don't like it, but I'll do it. It's gonna be a 4-3 score on the side of AttackPotency. I'm sorry, on the side of Tragic still. And now AttackPotency can only be gifted one more life. We're gonna call the limit there. And as far as Tragic goes, he can only be gifted one more life as well. We're gonna put a bit of a cap. Okay. So Ola comes in for Noir. Oh man, he would win the entire. However, we've taken subs off the menu for this. By the way, chat, almost 200 goats up in the building. Are we gonna hit that today? Tragic right now says, I don't care about any bans, unbans. I don't care about any lives, unlives. We're still gonna be looking to absolutely send this home. He's looking to do this for Vape's Fight Night, which is gonna be a good cause. Remember, B was getting paid out, by the way. By the way, is that 480 on the board if I'm not mistaken? No, I think it's 470. We'll look at the PayPal as soon as this is all said and done. However, good stuff coming out of Tragic. Will he spend the fatal blow? One has to wonder. Not just yet. He's looking for one more combination. Forward fours again. 1-1. However, AP says it's time to break away. Grab. By the way, the VOD tomorrow, Mars and Dame, your set's gonna be partially cut off. It was, I don't know why it was lagging. However, we're good to go now. Tragic with the lead, forward 4, and that's gonna be the opening he was looking for. And Tragic, once again, continuing to absolutely roll.
Round 2. Fight.
Once again, guys, thank you all so much for the love to be here. Remember, this donation stream supports none other than B-Wood. We're trying to help him in this time. Big Stomp coming out. And Center says, ban Omni. Hey, man, remember, B-Wood is gonna be out of lives. Or, I'm sorry, he's gonna be out of choices. Fireball's coming out. Loud Hat on its way as well. By the way, guys, yes, this is our second event of the day. We were live on YouTube earlier. Center, I believe Johnny is banned. That is correct. Big punish coming out of the side of Tragic. Continuing to take this one westbound on the I-10 freeway. Forward 4 is coming out. Big damage on the side of Tragic, though. He's looking to drop AP down to 2 more lives. Forward 4 again, down 1. By the way, guys, we might be... As far as donations go, I do believe we have gotten it mostly right. We'll be sure to check that PayPal. As soon as this is done, into the sky we go. AP, spend the fatal blow! Get him off the meter, and he does! This is not gonna be enough to kill, keep that in mind. However, this is looking... Wait, is it enough to kill? There's no way. At life bar, where's the cat at? No, the cat's gonna be saying he's alive. And AP, though, he spent the fatal himself! But AP getting their first round in quite some time. There's gonna be more than enough coming out on the side of AttackPotency.
Fight.
And Sin came out with a game plan today. What was the game plan? NinjaKilla. Can't knock him on that. It's a very good game plan. So working our way in is going to be, other than Tragic with those overheads, AP starting to wake up on us. This is actually kind of bad for the fight night. Okay. We are moving in. He said, have you ever played, wait, have you ever had Queen plays? Yes, we have. We've had Queen plays like 5 or 6 times. Tremendous Sindel player, by the way. She's actually one of our thumbnails on the YouTube side. And by the way, Saibot says the actual game plan was we all get paid today. It's a beautiful Sunday, guys. It's a great time to be an MK fan. Thank you so much to everybody who has donated to the stream, everybody who has watched, and everybody who has supported. Look at this. Tragic. He needs it's a long way back. And this is going to be AttackPotency taking the first game off of Tragic, and AttackPotency starting to wake up in front of our very eyes. And chat, with that, Tragic and AttackPotency going to be all tied up. It was looking like all one-way traffic on the side of Tragic. However, AP eventually able to wake up. I'm a little nervous, chat, because all we have right now is Noir. Is that enough to get it done? Maybe. I'll be honest, chat, I don't know. And B-Wood saying, bring it back, Attack, bring it back for Team Sin. And I'll have to say, Chad, this has been completely rigged. And Natara with a 10 bomb. He says, ban Liu. There's no way you're banning Liu Kang. Tragic, we've got some news. We've got some news. Liu Kang is now out of here. You've got to pick somebody else. Chad, is anybody going to come to the Vape's Fight Night side? Because we need some help. And by the way, Noir, as it stands right now, you are the only player left. And Chad, with that, we are $20 away from our $500 goal. And Tragic says we're choosing General Shao, but I'm telling you guys right now, Team Vape's Fight Night needs some help. Is anybody gonna help get Tragic back? All right, the benefit of this is we get to see new characters. The unbenefited is our team is getting beat up. And Anonymous with a 20, and he says one more life to Tragic and unbanned Smoke. That's what I'm talking about, Anonymous. That's the Vape's Fight Night love. All right, Tragic gonna be gifted a life, which means he moves up to 4. Keep in mind, he can be gifted now. No more lives. We have put a cap on that. And Smoke is gonna be making his way back. However, does he even need the Smoke? AP's in some trouble. And by the way, with that, we have reached $500. Anything left after this is just a bonus. And yes, it still all goes to B-Wood, every single penny. $500 and B-Wood, all I gotta say is that this community has absolutely rallied. Your teammates have rallied, and all I gotta say is an amazing community. And I truly hope that this does help. All right, chat. However, AttackPotency says we've still gotta make mincemeat out of Tragic. That Smoke gonna be unbanned. And Anonymous, thank you so much. And Smoke, by the way, saying, how do you donate? If you would like to, look no further than right here. And if you want to look at our ban, unban list, keep in mind, no more lives can be gifted to Tragic. 1 more can be gifted to AttackPotency. And B-Wood, all I can say is you've been there. I know not just for me, but for a lot of us, man, we are happy to do this, brother. So that was Dogpack Mama. Dex, oh, Dex says that was from Dogpack Mama. Dogpack Mama, thank you so much. I have no idea why that showed up as anonymous, but thank you so much for everything you've done. And remember, this all goes to a good cause, B-Wood being the good cause, and with this, AttackPotency is probably gonna knot this up with 1 more hit. And Chad, if you want to help out Team's Vape's fight now, you might have to get Kung Lao the hell out of here. You might have to get Omni-Man the hell out of here, because AP right now continuing to roll.
Final round. Fight.
Overhead chop though, looking good, 2-1. And yes, chat, if I get one request from anybody, please get Omni-Man the hell out of here. Vape's Fight Night needs some help. Big stop. And $500 already in that pool, and I have to say that this has been one of the best fundraiser streams we have ever done. Truly, thank you guys so, so much. By the way, Smoke has already been unbanned. If you want to help out Tragic in any situation, just go ahead and ban Omni-Man. However, does he even need help? One has to wonder. Looking good, cooking good. He goes for the Viltrumite. Tragic immediately calls it out. And these two looking good, and that's gonna be a Tragic dropping AttackPotency down to only 2 lives. Keep in mind, Tragic has to stay on General Shao until he loses. Let's take a look at that ban unban list. And ban Vape. Do you guys hey, $500 to turn the commentary off. I'll put on Netflix right now, chat. And don't say I won't. However, chat, with that, Tragic, Smoke is going to be unbanned. However, you do have to play General Shao until you lose. Chat, let's get you back to the action. $500 in the pool.
Omni-Man. General Shao. Kung Lao.
All right, let's get it, chat.
Kung Lao.
Dogpack Mama says unban Smoke. We have unbanned Smoke. However, Tragic still has to play General Shao until he loses.
Yet when
If anybody wants to help out Tragic, I would say the best course of action is to take out Omni-Man. And Tragic with a 10 bomb! Said AP gets a new life! All right, Chad, we have now maxed out the amount of lives you can give for this set. Tragic, is that actually you? Thank you so, so much. And all right, $510 going into the prize pool. And remember, this is a donation stream. The players are not getting paid out. This is all to help support B-Wood, and right now it's been a fantastic stream from start to finish. Overhead's coming again. Yo, what's up? Heat check, by the way. Mike Garza, I see you in the building. And all right, AP getting gifted another life here. And I guarantee you that was not actually Tragic, by the way. YZ, what's up? So I have 2 bank picks. Do them as you please. Oh, I get to choose? Oh, beautiful. I'm gonna save it. I'm gonna save it for after this match. I need to see if I need to get Omni-Man the hell out of here. If Tragic loses this match, I get 2 choices. And by the way, YZ, thank you so much for the generosity. I'm using that for evil. We're getting the Sin Boys the hell out of here. We're winning this. At least I hope. We have Noir, which is kind of a good thing. And as it stands right now, we currently have Tragic. Tragic, though, at a big deficit. And a big stomp. And I already know what I'm doing. I already know what I'm doing if AttackPotency wins this match.
Fight.
All right. Lao Hat's coming out. Tragic, though, losing that first round quite convincingly, I will say. AP, though, with a big counter. And Shutter with $3 says keep the change. And Shutter, thank you so, so much for everything you've been doing. By the way, one of the GOAT mods saying, you know what? Let's put some money up. Let's put some bread up for B-Wood. Keep the change. All right, I'll try not to spend that all in one day, Shutter. I got you. However, AP is cooking, and that kind of makes me pissed off, Chad. I'll be completely honest with you. Overhead chop, AP the shimmy of a lifetime, and AttackPotency. Tragic, do you break away or does he need the meter in order to win this match? 1100 health, and Gio with a 10 bomb! Say, get Shao the hell out of here. $523, Gio. If that was truly you, thank you so much. So we do have some additions to that, Gio. Appreciate you a ton, saying, you know what? Let me support my Sin brethren. So we've got some news. So, because of Gio, we're getting Shao out of here. With Tragic, you're allowed to play Smoke now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put not just one with my $20. Tragic with a 10 bomb says, ban Smoke again! All right, Chad, Smoke is out of here. And with that, Chad, we are going to be unbanning Smoke immediately with one of my $10. No, that actually feels unfair. That feels terrible. So, Chad, what we're gonna do is we're not just gonna ban Omni-Man. I get two choices. We're gonna ban Omni-Man once, and then we're gonna ban Omni-Man twice. That is right, AP. That is right. I heard what you said about Shang players earlier. And trust me, I don't forget. Chad, let's get you back to the action. 2 bans on Omni-Man. Though I do believe that is now a $533 prize pool. If I'm a little bit behind on the donations, trust me. I will be helping. I will be sending everything directly to B-Wood. And Chad, if you need to correct me on that donation, be sure to do so. Yeah, we double banned Omni-Man. We're getting him the hell out of here. We can't have this. Tragic. I need you to win now. And Slowhand, by the way, Johnny's already banned. Tragic, let me go take a look. Let's go take a look. Take a walk with me. Let's see if Movato's banned. Movato's good to go. Choose him. Choose him now. And so in order to unban Omni-Man, by the way, you would need $20.
You aren't the first, Takahashi.
And LateRock saying absolutely not. By the way, LateRock, you're going to be taking on Noir next. And I sure hope the chat's willing to help out Noir, because LateRock got a lot of help last time. And now, overhead's coming out. Tragic, though. This is one of his side characters. He plays this character very, very well. Gio, thank you so much for that 10 bomb, by the way. Hopefully things are going well on your side. And one of the biggest streams we have hosted in quite some time. Nearly 200 goats up in the house. And Tragic, though, if it stays on this matchup, I'm calling it already. We're going to win this. By the way, I do believe Tragic dropping down to 3 lives, if I have that correct. Yes, that is going to be now. No more lives can be gifted. No more lives can be taken away. This is going to be a straight first to 3. AP, though, going to see how much they were able to train with DJ, or perhaps even LateRock, to make this work. And all right, I'll tell you what, AP's not looking too bad. And Noir, because the chat's going crazy. What am I supposed to do? Low's coming out. Still pressing on through, still guessing on through. 4-4 coming out, down 1 as well. And Tragico, that is going to be the round. And remember, no more lives can be gifted. If AP is going to do this, it's going to be coming on the unbanned side. Rev with a 20 bomb saying unban Omni-Man. Damn it, Rev, no! You were supposed to help us out, Rev. You were supposed to come in clutch for the fight night. $553 on the board. Rev, how dare you? By the way, Rev, since I see you're still awake, we do get a bonus set afterwards. Keep in mind, there will be no prize pool for that. It's simply going to be a first to 5, and we want to see who from the community wants to get that. And by the way, guys, Vape's Fight Night needs some help. Say, AP is my boy. Oh no, Rev, why have you done this? Thank you so much, by the way, Rev. And King K saying this is intense, and I have to agree. And Chad, Team Vape Fight Night is going to need some help. Who's coming through for the Fight Night? We need Smoke unbanned. We need Liu Kang unbanned. And we need Omni-Man rebanned. And by the way, AP, there's no way. AP is going to make that work. And now AP is going to tie this up. This has been one of the better events we've held in recent memory. You guys, thank you so much for all the love. Alan saying the chat is hyped tonight. The chat is absolutely destroying the Fight Night. We need some help, guys. Okay. By the way, I don't know if I want AP to win this match or not, because if he wins, he has to stay on Kitana. But the bad news is can I mail my donation? Yes, sir. Send it via carrier pigeon. Beautiful punish on the side of Tragic. Mike Garza, what are you planning here? Mike Garza, you helping out the Fight Night? That's what I'm talking about, Mike Garza. Southern California natives. Okay. By the way, 25 away from 200 in the building. What's up to everybody watching from around the world? That's what I'm talking about, Mike Garza. That's what I'm talking about. All right. Tragic looking to retake that lead. This should be close. He's got, oh man, that overhead absolutely capsizing his battleship. Beautiful damage. Tragic with a huge lead. Once again, guys, this was the greatest and worst idea ever, but somehow it worked out. AttackPotency in the lead. Beautiful wake-up bungee spins the fatal blow, and that's gonna be the game. AttackPotency dropping down. Smoke with a $10 bomb. Says get Smoke back up in here. That's what I'm talking about, Smoke. That's what I want to see. Thank you so much, Smoke. And now $563 in that prize pool. God bless you. And now Tragic Smoke's gonna be unmanned, but you still do have to play. Kenshi, at least for now. All right, AP dropping to 2 lives left. Let's go take a look at, actually, no, let's go head back to the unbanned board.
Can she?
Smoke, that's what I'm talking about. That right there is the mentality I want to see. We're helping out the fight night now. And Tragic with a 10 bomb says unban Johnny. So we've got some developments, Chad. So with that, we've got to unban Smoke and unban Johnny. Now the chat's starting to swing the other way. Tragic, thank you so much. All right, Johnny's good to go. AP plays that character to a T, and I have a feeling that's what they're gonna go for. And Mike Garza with $37. Only even numbers around here. Mike Garza, what do you want to do with that? That is gonna be the question. And by the way, I do believe that is a $600 prize pool. Keep in mind, PayPal fees do apply. Saibot with a 20 bomb. Says ban Kenshi, ban Movado, ban ban Kenshi, Movado, and Johnny.
Damn hard.
Wait. Ban Kenshi, ban Movado. All right, cool. So, Kenshi and Movado after this one. So Tragic would have to switch after this. By the way, that is a that is a $620 prize pool. Chad, if you could help me keep up with the donations, I definitely would appreciate it. A bit of a one-man ban here. AP has 2 lives left, so Kenshi and Movado. Let me write that down. Give me 1 second, Chad. And this has been an absolute home run of an event. We were looking to come out here to help Beebwood, and I have to say, the community has absolutely rallied. And the Vape's fight night has never been poorer for it, guys. What are you doing to us? And Revsker says, I unbanned Omni. Rev, that is right, you did, yes. Rev, I'll be sure to update that. I'm super sorry about that. It's just there's a lot coming in. I'm gonna write that down as well. I got you, Rev. Omni-Man is unbanned. However, you might have to consider, maybe AttackPotency likes this matchup just a little bit better. AttackPotency plays a very mean Johnny Cage. He said the DTs are annoying. Mike Garza, thank you so much for that, by the way. By the way, Mike Garza, what do you want to do? You have not decided with your choices. You get, we'll call it 3, Mike Garza, that you get. You get 3 choices. Remember, you cannot add or take any lives. However, you can ban and unban characters. And I wish I could give you guys a list of that ban, unban. We gotta wait till the match is over. Sinner says ban Kitana, Melina, Sindel. Mike said that. Oh, all right. Let me add that to the list. Chat, take over for 1 second. Kitana, Melina, and Sindel. Terrible commentary, but excellent gameplay, I must admit. All right, I have added it to the list. AttackPotency looking to take it to Tragic. Tragic still maintaining that lead. And all right, Tragic, what do you got for us? Keep in mind, both these two are probably going to switch after this. And AttackPotency, this is one-way traffic, though, will not stop pressing buttons. Could you pin a message? Spoke. It's way too long of a list. However, if somebody can actually write it down, that would help out tremendously.
Final round.
We just unfortunately do not have the time for it. Do not ban Shang. Saibot. All right, listen. I'm not afraid of laying down the ban hammer. Do not ban Shang. Nobody here even plays Shang. But if you ban him, all right, that's going to be some fighting words. What's up, by the way, Mink? All right, the jumping coming through. Overhead's on the way as well. $620 inside that prize pool. That one coming out. 4-4's on their way. Okay. And yes, Alan, you ban Shang. I'm going to have some fighting words for you. AP spends that fatal blow. This is not going to give them the lead, however. And once again, guys, yes, we're putting commentary on the back burner for this. I'm trying to just basically hype you guys up. I'm trying to keep up with the donations. I see myself falling behind in a couple areas, but you know what? The players are here to pick up the tab. By the way, we do have a 1st to 5 scheduled after this, courtesy of Rev dropping $100 on us. Who is going to do it, though? And AP takes the lead. I'm sorry, ties it up. 2-2, going to be your official set score. Thank you so much, B-Wood, man. Tragic dropping down to 2 lives. We've got some business to handle right here and right now. Let me show you. So, with that, we've got to remove the ban. Where's Omni-Man? Yes, Rev has unbanned that, but we've got to take those bans, put it over Movado now, and put the ban over... Where are we at? Where are we at? Tragic, Kenshi's banned, but your main in the form of Smoke is unbanned, at least as of now. Where the hell's Kenshi at? There he is. All right. Tragic says he's got Smoke. No problem. Chat, let's get you to it. Oh, and by the way, Mike Garza. Yes, I got you. I'll get it next time. Unban Kitana immediately. Let me handle business real quick. Mike Garza banned 3 characters on his own right. He banned Kitana, Melina, and Sindel. All right. So, but let me see this kid. By the way, Sindel's already banned. Melina. So Mike Garza, you get another choice. Melina, Sindel, and Kitana just got unbanned to put this prize pool to $630. Slowfast, I appreciate you calling out all my struggles. Usually I do have another co-commentator on this, but Chad, you know what? We're doing things the old-fashioned way. $630, I do believe, give or take. Oh, unbanned Scorp. I got you, Mike. All right, I got you after this. Be sure to remind me, guys. I'm a bit of a moron. We'll see how this smoke is going to be looking against one of the better Johnny Cages in the scene in the form of AttackPotency. AttackPotency has to stay on Johnny until they lose. Overhead to go with it. 2-1-2 pressure going eastbound on the I-10 freeway. Overhead. Chaser at Lugia said, this is getting confusing. No, we got it. We just have to unban Scorp. That's literally it. And once again, guys, I know it's a loosey-goosey stream and there's a lot of confusion in here and there. Alan, by the way, with a gifted sub to King Donnie. Thank you so much. Our third of the night, Alan. Appreciate all the love. Here we go. $630 inside that piggy bank. And let's see it, though. AP with the lead on Tragic. We need Tragic to get to that next round. Forward. The overhead, he catches him, and that should be enough. Said you don't have a DM with a mod? What does that mean, by the way, Rev? I'm not sure. And this should be enough. He does not even need the fatal blow, and Tragic gonna take that one home. And Hitman asking for a sub. By the way, guys, we will be back on the YouTube side tomorrow. Wait, are we even live tomorrow? We might have to create an event. We don't have anything scheduled. Are we taking a day off, chat? Are we getting lazy? To the sky. All right, Tragic, we need this win. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And by the way, Chad, if I'm missing anything, by the way, Saibot, $10 to ban me? We can't have that. Or can we? I'm with it. Take me off commentary? Who would fill my shoes? Some big shoes to fill, chat. Size 14s. Now one, what's up, by the way, Vexty? By the way, Noir, you will be taking on LateRock as soon as this set is done. Half the roster is banned. Things are not looking good on the Vape's Fight Night side as AP continues to batter Tragic. By the way, this has been such a pleasure. Ever since we've come back here, since the stream glitched, things have been as better than ever. Okay, as soon as the set is done, yeah, it's taking forever. Let's be real, you have slippers on, Vape? I'm in the birthday suit. I'm aerodynamic, all right? What do you want from me? And Chad, with that, hey, what do you want me to do, Blazing Fire? Hey, what do you want me to do?
Fight.
All right, Forward's coming out. Once again, an excellent donation stream. And by the way, yes, I have never had to have more faith in Noir because things are looking tough on the Vape's Fight Night side. Hey? And by the way, Chad, yes, if you're looking to help the Vape's Fight Night side out, unban PeaceMaker, we need it for Noir. Who's gonna help us out? That one's Tragic, trying to send AP to 1 life left. And King Donnie, we need it, come on! Don't you guys want to see more matches? By the way, Chad, we are looking for a bonus match after this. This will be a first of 5. There is no prize pool attached to it, however, Rev has paid for it. So we're looking for 2 excellent players to come out here. Some excellent players, or maybe even slow fast. Overhead though, and now here comes Tragic, but no, put a pin in that one. Welcome to Vape's Fight Night, where you get the pleasure of watching. Ooh, 2 trillion. See that name in chat if you want to, man. Maybe we could. Hey. Tragic though, we need this though. Take it home. Double rockets on full display. Forward 4, plus frames to go with it. Another forward 4. Tragic with a grab, and this should be close to it. Is this enough? Blows out. Tragic, kill him. Kill him now, don't swing! Tragic, don't swing! And that is gonna be AP dropping down to 1 life left. We've gotta go unban Scorpion. And chat, be sure to let me know if I have missed anything around here. Let's head back to the ban-unban list. And if you guys wanna see Noir versus Ninja, Noir's gonna need some help. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Where's Scorpion at? Scorpion is going. Where the hell is Scorpion? There he is. He is unbanned Mike Garza. Thy will shall be done. Chat, let's get you back to the main stage. Mars saying, who unbanned Natara? I'm not going to lie, I have no idea. It's been an absolute crazy stream, Mars. Chat, with this right here and right now, $630 in that piggy bank. And now, AttackPotency gets the Omni-Man. Chat, I need somebody to ban that Omni-Man. We need Tragic for the next round, or else this event is going to be over sooner than we would like. By the way, if you want to look at our current menu right here, there it is.
Mr. Rai, you won't let you pass.
Easy, kid. I go.
By the way, yeah, we got to ban Natara too. Mars, as much as I want to see that Natara, I kind of don't.
Round one. Fight.
Oh, wait a minute. AP. Hang on, I believe Lao is banned. AP, just let him down to you. Yeah, AP, let him down to you. Let me take a quick look at this real quick. No, Lao is not banned. We're good to go. Sorry about that, chat. LTO on my part. No, Lao's good to go. I thought he was banned, but he was not. And I'm super sorry, chat. It is a lot to keep up with. Thank you so much for bearing with me. All right. And that is going to be tragic now on set point. By the way, Slow Fast, I appreciate your kind words.
Round two. Fight.
All right, jumping in there. Didn't someone ban Omni and Lao? Hitman, they probably banned him and unbanned him a ton of times. This is what we got, at least as of now. All right, let's see it though. AP is good to play. Keep in mind, no more lives can be bought for them. Yeah, chat, I'm gonna be honest with you, for these events, typically I do have a co-commentator here. However, we're doing this all on our own. Okay. Trust me, I've been trying to keep up with this. I do have a notepad out, but the ban unbans have been coming out pretty common. And now Tragic is on the verge, and Tragic on the verge of taking out AttackPotency. And chat, I think this is gonna do it. Yo, Shirai Ryu TV, great to see you. Poseidon in the building. Hopefully the event earlier had was amazing, and that is going to do it. And chat, that is going to be it. AttackPotency goes down. Tragic gonna survive until the next round. Tragic, chat, let's take a look at this right now. And Hitman, yeah, no, let's make sure that we just keep it. Let's make sure we just keep it, we've been doing a pretty good job of keeping track of this, but once you guys start throwing out, oh, he's banned, it starts to throw me off. So, with that, chat, it is going to be tragic. We'll say it's a 3-1 score, just for the sake of it, chat. But with that, remember, this is basically a fundraiser event. I know there's competition on the line, but it's all basically just for a good cause. So, Team Vape Coach has 2 players surviving to the next round. Team Sin with 3. And chat, with that, we are going on to the next one. Chat, let me show you exactly what's going on. This is everybody who is banned, unbanned. I do not want people throwing out, you know, hey, is this person banned? Is this person not banned? This is what we have right here. Chat, coming up next, though, we do have some news. It is going to be Noir taking on DarkLxuri. This is going to be round 2 officially getting started. All right, chat, let's do it. All these guys' characters have been banned. Insane. A $670 prize pool, 6-7. Let's go. We're children here. We love it.
Round 1. Fight.
Because somebody has a pocket rain. That is right, man. That is right. Especially here in North America, a very popular character pick. Let me switch those names around because the production value has been absolutely terrible here. Let's call it like it is, guys. Okay. By the way, Rev, thank you so much for that 6-7, chat. Let's go. Smoked, we cannot force anybody to play a different character. We took away that challenge for this event. However, on the next one, it will be there. By the way, Hitman saying, how did you forget to ban Sector? That's right, that's right. We need to get... By the way, I'll let you guys know, LxuriY has actually won a tournament of mine with Sector. Okay? LxuriY right now is teeing off, and if Noir is going to get any help, it's got to be now. We need that PeaceMaker. Keep in mind, Noir, you are allowed to pick Johnny. LxuriY starting to roll. This is close to a $700 prize pot. We are $270 over what we thought was what we were gonna get. Noir would need a tremendous amount of damage, and that's gonna be chip out territory, and that is going to be it. LxuriY getting some results, and LxuriY takes the lead.
Fight.
Yeah, we gotta get Sector the hell out of here, right? Okay. All right. And I know, Tragic, it's looking rough for us. However, we're only down by 1 game. Let's do it. Let's keep the action flowing and let's keep the action going. By the way, Alan says unbanned predictions. And Shikamaru, thank you so much for the follow here on the Twitch side. All right, LxuriY though, yeah, they play this character very well. I wish I could lie, but I cannot. 1-1. And LxuriY still continuing to tap away at Noir. And Noir's in some big trouble right now. Noir losing that life lead. However, gonna take it right back. Clearly showing he knows how to play this Gearus. Okay. Once again, guys, thank you so much for all the love. Close to 200 goats up in the live audience. And goes for the snap. Here comes Noir. This is exactly what the doctor ordered, and Noir absolutely making mincemeat. That is going to be the round.
Seconds tick down. Final round. Fight.
Low fast it is, 3 lives each. Okay. All right, into the center screen we go. The $10 to ban Noir from blocking. Hey, Mars, I'm not opposed to it, man. He probably would take you up on that. However, this is going to be all LateRock right now. What was once a tie ball game has LateRock been opening this one up wide. Okay. And now, chat, this is going to be all LateRock. Chat, we need to get Sector the hell out of here or else Noir is going to be in some gigantic trouble. And that is going to be a BCanU. Thank you so much for the follow. And with that, look at the bags coming from LateRock. Absolutely diabolical. And what has been an extremely messy event, chat, I have to say, has been some of the best we've gotten to see. NinjaKilla's made that debut today. We've gotten ElCucuy and Unjust, who the chat has absolutely screwed over, which we're big fans of, by the way. I'm not opposed to it. And chat, all right, here's how things currently stand. Here are the bans, here are the unbans. Is anybody gonna get Sector out of here? Noir is gonna need some help. If Team Vape's Fight Night is gonna stay alive in this thing, keep in mind, if Noir goes down, it's all eyes on Tragic. And this is how the current team scores are looking, chat. Let's get you back to the game scene. All right, chat, let's do the damn thing and let's go. All right, once again, Noir. He's waiting around. He wants to see him dog pack Mama with a $10. Says unban PeaceMaker. Noir, quickly. Noir, quick. Go. Go.
Booyah.
Be fast. PeaceMaker's unbanned dog pack Mama. Thank you so much. Hurry. Hurry before the chat gets any ideas.
Why fight?
All right, we got it in just in time. We've all been there. All right, now we can celebrate. Oh, wait a minute.
Round 1. Fight.
No, Noir. Motaro's banned. Noir, you can't win this. Sino with a 10 bomb says you ain't playing PeaceMaker. Noir, you blew it by picking Motaro. Have we confirmed that, Shutter? Are you sure? Shutter, if you're incorrect about this, we'll be a little bit upset. By the way, Sino, thank you so much. $690 on the board, if my math is correct. By the way, Chad, yes, my math is always terrible. All right, here are the stakes right now. If Noir wins this, he does not get a win. But if LateRock wins this, it's a 2-0. All right, so those are the stakes right now. Noir cannot win, but he can only prevent himself from losing.
Way to go.
Noir, you blew it, man. You blew it. Wait, was he not banned Tragic? We're gonna let this play out. What's going on, Shirai Ryu TV? Shutter, yeah. Shutter, if I was gonna say, we're gonna call this like a straight set. And Shutter, yeah, take a screenshot if you need to. All right, we're good to go. This is a straight on set. And remember, it's a lot of bans to keep up with. I'm a one-man band here today, chat. Remember, this is all for a good cause. And this is, once again, a charity event. And yeah, Shutter, make sure you do take a screenshot of that. We don't want to be incorrect again. All right, cool. The chat is saying Motaro is not banned. Hey? All right, we're good to go, chat. We're good to go. All right, so if Noir wins this, it will be a 1-1 score. Keep in mind that PeaceMaker is getting the hell out of here. And Blazing Fire, it's too much to keep up with, man. Because it's coming, it's such rapid fire. King Donnie says, I sent another 10. What are you doing with that? Why did it not give me a notification? Let me confirm. Yes, you did. And King Donnie, what do you want to do with that? $700 on the board. No Motaro, says King Donnie. Noir gonna take a 1-1 score just like that. $700. And you know what? Team Vape's Fight Night has been nerfed into the ground. However, we did get a win. Now PeaceMaker and Motaro are gonna be banned.
Booyah!
And Zombie Narwhal, we'll talk about that if we get to it. However, that's gonna be a 1-1 score. And Chad, we've got to head back to the ban-unbanned list. Chad, if I'm doing a terrible job, my sincere apologies. However, I've got a lot to keep up with, but that is no excuse. We're doing this damn thing. PeaceMaker, getting the hell out of here. Where is he? No more PeaceMaker, no for you. Remember, he was unbanned and now he is rebanned. And Chad, Motaro is going, and Motaro is gone. There it is, yes. All right, chat, Noir, that is the ban list. Take a good look at it. By the way, guys, $700. King Donnie says we're getting Motaro out of here. Crazy. Let's do the damn thing, chat. All right, Noir, what are we coming out with? He says it's time for, what do we got? Because we're coming out with a Johnny Cage, a character who has not been banned. This is a character he does play as well. Oh, he's thinking about it, chat. And YZ with a 10 bomb says, unban Jax, I got you. Jax is now unbanned. We are good to go. And this is the most amount of bans we have ever gotten on this. And chat, Jax looking good to go. Rev with a 10 bomb says PeaceMaker comes back. Wait a minute, Noir. Noir, wait a minute. You get PeaceMaker back. $720. Noir, hurry, hurry. Hurry, go, go. Oh, but wait a minute, LateRock staying at the menu. That is in Mars with a 10, God. All right, Noir, you can't pick him. $730. That is actually super smart by LateRock. Damn it, we almost had it, chat. We were super close. Nikki Mabob, what's going on? Welcome back. Shout out to Fidget Simmer, the entire OCE region. King Donnie, please. King Donnie, have some mercy.
Sector.
Noir, you cannot pick PeaceMaker.
Jax.
Noir, no PeaceMaker. He's banned.
Sector.
And Sitter says we're gonna break Twitch soon, and I am agree. This has been the craziest stream. And by the way, this donation is almost at an all-time record.
Jax. Jax.
All right, yes, Noir, this is unfortunate business. However, you do get to take some solace in knowing.
I no longer.
I thought Lin Kuei honored.
You know what? You know what? Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does. It does count.
Fight.
Yeah, it does. All right, let's play. Play ball. We gotta honor the chat's wishes. That was super smart by LateRock, by the way, I gotta say. Maybe a bit of a cheap tactic, but at the same time effective. By the way, if anybody wants to help out Noir with a life there to maybe help out Team Vape's Fight Night, I would not be mad at that whatsoever. We're looking to extend these sets. We're looking to win. And we are gonna need the chat's help if we are gonna do this. Remember, $10 would give Noir life. So far, nobody has been gifted lives. And chat, is anybody gonna help out Team Vape's Fight Night? We need some love. And I know that we see some bans, unbans coming for PeaceMaker. We might need a little bit more though. I'm just being honest with you guys. Thank you so much for all the love. $730 in that prize pool. That's coming out. And Noir. Jax is unbanned. Hang on a second, chat. Good grab. Overhead to go along with it. All right, hang on a second. Noir might have something to cook here with. Spin the fatal blow. Kill him. That does count. We're good to go. However, with 1,100 health, one has to wonder if it's going to be enough. I do not think so, chat. Is it enough? No, I do not believe so. Noir needs one more. Goes for the overhead. Noir showing he's got a goated Quan. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about.
Round 2. Fight.
And I gotta say, I do not think that chat is gonna let Noir get that PeaceMaker back. But we can try. We can certainly try. Once again, this is a donation stream to help out B-Wood, and so far, it has gone super successful. The only problem has been on my end trying to keep up with this. What can I say, chat? I'm 32. My brain ain't braining no more. Hey? And by the way, Sitter saying this is the only time I've supported Noir. Noir's looking good. Noir, bring this back. Survive. LateRock knows how to fight through that portal, though. Has got to be careful right here. That's the punish. Noir, kill him. Kill him now. Noir, just a little bit more. Noir, survive. Beautiful mix. Good grab. And another grab, and Noir takes that lead. And Noir saying it shouldn't count, but it does count. That's a 2-1 score. And Noir says, you know what? No PeaceMaker, no problem. And Noir stays alive, and Team Sin officially in a little bit of trouble. Noir, if he gets one more, we will be all knotted up. And that's what we want to see out of this team battle. Let's go take a look at the ban unban. And all right, chat. Wait, I do have that correct, right? Noir is gonna be, yes, okay, yes. We're good to go. And just so wait, chat, I'm not missing anything, I do believe. PeaceMaker is banned. Motaro is banned. I think we're good to go. And LateRock saying somebody unban Shao Kahn. Nobody do it, nobody do it. We're good to go. King Donnie, he does not need a life. He does not need a life. Donnie, he's good. No more donations allowed. And good game. technically speaking, you could ban every character on the roster. And if that were to happen, it would be random select time. By the way, thanks so much for hanging out.
Quan Chi. Danya.
Yes, you do gotta stay, Noir. Yes, you do gotta stay. All right. I don't see the cavalry coming for luxury. This is good for the fight night, guys. No more donations, please. But if anybody does want to donate, you can do so right here. And by the way, our return to Twitch has been the messiest stream ever. But you know what, Chad? It's all for a good cause. And I think we're all having some fun out here, other than DarkLxuri at the moment. King Donnie with a 10 bomb says unban Shao, and Luxury was waiting for that. No! All right, King Donnie, I'm gonna honor your wish on that. $740 into that piggy bank. By the way, Luxury did not pick Shao.
All that is holy.
But that character is unbanned, King Donnie.
For someone who cares.
By the way, Sinner, thank you so much. Unbanned Demon, thank you so much. And Luxury, yes. Remember, you gotta wait.
Fight.
So just nades, man. All right, Luxury, by the way, used to play a ton of this character. However, this character was nerfed into the ground. If anybody's gonna save Luxury, you would need to buy them a life. $740 and counting. Once again, a one hell of a donation stream. Sinner, do not worry about it. Thank you so much for putting that up. Definitely does help. Luxury, though, says, let's bring this back. And one of the biggest donation stream that has been on MK Twitch in quite some time. And by the way, good game. It's gonna be $10 for a life. $10 a life. And right now, Noir needs one. Yeah, if you want to help us out, you gotta help out Noir. Don't listen to anything anybody tells you in chat. Spends the fatal blow. That is not gonna hit. The Jax absolutely spikes you down. Good call, Tragic. And this is gonna be the round. Noir on set point.
I don't envy your
Round 2. Fight.
By the way, coming up next, chat, is gonna be Mars taking on, and $10 Noir's life. Thank you so much. Noir gets another life. Let's go. Thank you so much. Good game, by the way. 750 clams on the board. By the way, guys, if you do donate to the Cash App side, immediately tell me. My phone does not give me notifications, and I'm trying to stay locked in. Thank you so much for everything you guys do for us. And King Donnie with a 10 bomb. Damn it, I thought we were gonna get away with that one. All right, King Donnie. All right, Noir, I'm sorry, DarkLxuri has 2 lives left. I thought we were gonna get away with that one. I thought we pulled off the heist of the century. However, Luxury. $760 in that prize pool, Chad. And all right, Luxury, by the way, you were gifted a life, but so was Noir. Fantastic stuff. As far as the lives that can be given, Noir can be given 2 more, as can Luxury. That would be the max. And Noir gonna be taking the lead again. And Luxury gonna drop down to 1 more life again after being gifted 1. Alan, what are we doing? You're helping out the fight night, right? All right, Alan. And Noir on this Quan piece, I did not think we were gonna see this though, but Noir has been playing super impressively. Rev with a $10 says, give Noir another life, let's go! Rev, that's what I'm talking about, Noir. 4 lives. He can be gifted a total of 1. Luxury can be gifted a total of 2 more. And $770 on the board, insane. And chat, with that, let's go take a look. And let's unban what we need to unban here. And all right, General Shao has been unbanned and lives have now been given. Those are the characters that can currently be banned or unbanned. And I'm gonna let us sit here for a moment just so that the players can get a good look at what they have. And all right, let's get it back, chat. And all right, good game. By the way, you're on the Team Vape's Fight Night side, right? Yeah, you're gonna help us out. That's what you're looking to do, of course, right? And this prize pool that is sitting at $770. And if I miss 1 or 2, I will be sure to add that up at the total. And Luxury's coming out with General Shao. And by the way, good game, or yeah, whoever wants to help out the Team Vape's Fight Night side, what you want to do is you want to unban PeaceMaker or reban General Shao. That's going to help. And if you're looking to help out the Sin side, which I will not tolerate, but also I'll probably tolerate. So I don't care who wins. I paid for the bonus badge, says Rev. We still have to figure out who that's going to be. And by the way, this is going on basically for a 3.5-hour event, and Luxury is cooking. Oh no, Noir's going to need some help here. We'll go find out right now, Tragic. Let's take a look at that list. And no, Smoke is not banned currently, Tragic. You're in good hands, at least for now.
Round 2. Fight.
Come on, Noir. You just need 1 game. Beautiful with punish. And Noir, by the way, showing he can play a lot more than just a Peacemaker, and Cap with a $10 bomb, saying unbanned Peacemaker. That's what I want to see. Let's go. And we are 20 away from $800. And Cap, thank you so much. Add that to the list. Peacemaker has been unbanned. King Donnie, I swear to God. I swear to God, King Donnie. And all right, Noir. Noir coming through with the heat. Noir coming through with the lead. That stand 2 not going to find its way in. And an overhead, and Noir's on set point. And nearly $800 into that prize pool tonight. No prize pool, actually, it's just a donation goal. Remember, this is all for B-Wood. We are trying to help. I know B-Wood, but you love to see it, right? This community's been incredible tonight. If you're watching this on YouTube later, I know it's been a messy stream, but it's been some all good and fun, and it all goes to a good cause. All right, 4-3, and remember, we want to help out B-Wood, but also Team Vape's Fight Night. We want to get that W. LateRock, please. LateRock, please. Feels like that one guy. Yeah, hey, man, yeah, it's crazy. And remember, guys, yes, while it's awesome, good fun, and rivalry, King Donnie, please. Noir, bring this back. Please do not let him survive. Let's see it, though. This is not going to give him the lead. However, LateRock does not have meter to break away. If Noir can get one combo started, he might have something here. Pixel Blood, appreciate you for all the love tonight. Come on, Noir. Come on, Noir. Noir, go! Kill him! Noir, you've got to get up in there. And another 10 bomb! Of course, King Donnie. And that's gonna be it! And Noir eliminates LateRock, but Peacemaker also goes down. We are all tied up in this team battle. King Donnie, $790 on the board. Thank you so much. And that's it. Nobody gifted LateRock a life. So, that is gonna be it, Chad. And Noir is gonna take that set. We've got to head back to the unbanned leaderboard because we do have some news. Peacemaker was unbanned, but then he was rebanned. So that is going to be what it is, Chad. And literally this is going to be us going to the next match of the night. So we are all tied up. By the way, I can confirm this is going to be a juicy one, by the way, guys. So we have no business that we need to do here, but I'll tell you this, Chad. Noir is going to survive. That is actually going to send now Tragic to take on Mars. And then after that, it is going to be Noir taking on NinjaKilla. He said, unbanning Peacemaker, says Cap. That's what I want to see. Let's go.
Smoke.
Mars, the best Natara in Mortal Kombat 1, coming out to take on Tragic, the best smoke in MK1. Let's go. Tragic, smoke it. I'm sorry, Natara is not banned. She was unbanned a little while ago.
The gateway.
And by the way, 2 character loyalists going at it, the 2 best in the world with their respective characters. Let's go. By the way, Reckless, if you're watching, if you want to let NinjaKilla, he will be up next, just in case he is not watching the stream. Definitely would appreciate it. Noir, make sure you're ready to go. Right now, Peacemaker is unbanned. You better take it to NinjaKilla, by the way. We need to see you come through with some dubs. Those coming out. Now we are moving. We are cruising. Tragic, we need this one from you. And don't you guys even think about banning smoke. I will not have it. Please. Hey? No, I'm just kidding. You can do whatever you want. It's your guys' stream. Let's do it, though. Let's keep the action high. Good grab on the side of the Natara main to my left, moving towards my right. And King Donnie, the Vape's Fight Night team, appreciates you. And by the way, what a close team battle. There's been a lot of shenanigans, but at the same time, I think we had one goal today, and that goal has been absolutely smashed to smithereens. The jump coming through. Look at the damage, though, on the side. Lowe's coming through again. And Mars taking it to Tragic. You gotta wonder, where will fatigue start to set in at some point? Both these two on their main loadout. And that is going to be all Mars getting it done, though. The first round going to them.
Round 2. Fight.
And right now, as far as love needs to go, I'd say Team Vape's Fight Night is doing okay. I'm very nervous for the NinjaKilla versus Noir set. Noir is going to absolutely need that Peacemaker for that. Skybound and down, the damage only heating up. By the way, guys, we are 2 viewers away from hitting 200. Let's go! Tragic waking up, and now Natara, though, the Megan Fox, in a little bit of trouble. Okay, and Tragic says no help required. We've got this. Overhead smash. He said he's gonna need it. He won't have it though, says Sinner. He's gonna need that Peacemaker. Skybound, good grab on the side of Mars. This is not out of the woods, not just yet. Okay. By the way, guys, yes, a super sweaty competition. Vape's Fight Night. We want to win. We Donnie's saying unban Lou. I'll be sure to show you guys the ban unban after this. However, Chad, with that, we are all tied up here. If you're watching this on the YouTube side, this has to be extremely messy. At the same time, though, a fantastic stream from start to finish. However, Mars starts off early with the heat. Mars looking to get this done. Mars with some plus frames, comes with the low. Tragic not falling for it, but that armor afterwards. In many people's eyes, Mars is the best Natara in MK1. Right now, you are seeing it definitely for sure. It's coming out, double rockets as well. And the shimmy neutron on the side of Tragic starting to make his way back into this match. And the king of the swing, that should be a punish from Tragic, and yes, it is. Tragic, can he take the lead here? He does not have Striker at his disposal. If you want to help out Tragic, by the way, all you'd have to do is unban Striker. Overhead's coming. So let us know how much time it's going to take you to edit this. Oh, it's going to be fun. It's going to be very fun. It'll be up tomorrow, though. We are moving. We are cruising. Look at this. Tragic looks like he's going to take the lead. That should be a full combo, and it is. With a better half of 200 goats up in this building. We had to take a little bit of a break earlier. The stream was crashing. Looks to be all good to go for now. Goes for it, though, but however, we're jumping on Wake Up. Tragic still pressing, and now this Natara still guessing. Hey, overhead, though, and here comes Tragic. Tragic, no! So why aren't there mains banned? I have no idea, Noir, but you know what? The chat is letting it play out, and we'll take that. Tragic, please. Tragic, please! There it is. That's my goat, and that's going to be Tragic. Taking a 1-0 score. Team Vape's Fight Night has officially taken the lead in this event. But keep in mind, chat can still decide this on many, many fronts. And now let's take a look at that ban unban. There are no updates, though. Just want to give you guys a refresher on who is getting the hell out of here. Smoke is good to go. Liu Kang is not. However, if you want to help out these players in this event right now, I would say go for more of the cameo side. If you give Tragic that Striker, he is going to do some devastating work. The same goes for Mars and that Tremor. Let's get you back to the action. Let's go. By the way, what was the prize pool at him on the other overlay?
Ashra is hunting for you.
She better hope
It's above 800. It's 800 or above. It's something like that. It's a lot of money. We're good to go. We've definitely been making this work today. Thank you so much for this incredible community. Chat, what an event I chose not to have a co-commentator with. Okay? Because it was 790? We'll call it 800. We'll round it out to 800. Okay? Skybound and down. Mars looking to do some work, and Mars with a tremendous round. Domination! And basically a bit of a flawless.
Round 2. Fight!
And Tragic, if we're gonna win 2 more of this, it's gonna be Noir and Tragic against NinjaKilla. However, still a lot of games to be played. We're working our way in. Mars right now, this is a bit of a bull and a matador type match. However, the bull gonna be winning on this one. Tickle my fancy, welcome back. It has been a while, great to see you in the house. This Natara going absolutely crazy, but Tragic trying to track him down. And Ryoko, I'm having a fantastic night, man. It's been a very busy night, I'm not gonna lie. Luckily, I have this incredible community to hang out with. 4-3 again, and Rev with a 10 bomb! Said fine, call it 790! We're gonna even that up at $810. Give or take a couple bucks here and there. And Rev, thank you so much again. Rev, we still gotta find out who that bonus match is gonna be. Rev, what do you want to do with that? Tragic is gonna be taking this round by the looks of it. And chat, with that, $810 on the board. Oh, he's out of here. He's died. And Fubiki, what's up, man? I see you hanging out with us. Great to have you back.
Kuai Liang would approve.
Final round.
All right,
Fight.
Chad, what we see right here is Tragic. He needs this match. Beautiful punish though on the side of Mars. And yes, Chad, this is a loosey-goosey event. There is still some competitive nature to it. Team Vape right now, 3. Team Sin right now, also 3. This is gonna come down to the last few matches, you already know. Mars with a beautiful lead on Tragic. And Tragic right now looking better, worse for wear. Mars not trying to let this one go without a fight. Down 2, cancel it! No! The rocket, however, beautiful stuff on Mars Accord to wake up with buttons knowing that, and Mars is gonna take that game. We are knotted up on a 1-1. By the way, Rev, he said B-Wood can pick? Oh no, why are we giving it to the Sin boys?
You're already in my vein.
B-Wood, you get a choice. What do you want to do, B-Wood? I'll take you back. B-Wood, please, have mercy. And chat, with that, let's head back to the big board. B-Wood said, who wants to play the bonus set? You gotta let us know, man. B-Wood, you should be able to pick that, by the way. Remember, that's gonna be a 1st to 5. And chat, with that, this is everybody that is banned. This is everybody that's unbanned. Let's get you back to the board. Let's go. Sindelx, thank you so much for the follow.
Smoke.
And this prize pool continues to climb just like my waistline and my weight on the scale. However, Mars going to be taking that one. 1-1 going to be your current score. By the way, coming up next will be NinjaKilla taking on Noir. Let's get it. Keep in mind, NinjaKilla's main in this event in the form of Conan going to be banned.
Fight.
I see a lot of cheers coming out from Mars. It feels like the entire MK1 community is here. Great to have each and every one of you guys with us. Hey. And by the way, Rev is saying he already gets to pick. B-Wood gets a free chance right now. Who does he want to ban, unban, give a life to? Completely up to B-Wood. And Hitman saying, let me play Ninja. Noir, by the way, have you been studying the videotape on NinjaKilla? You know what you're in for. And B-Wood, all I'll say is have mercy. Oh, he's banging. All right, I got you. I got you. And 3 away from hitting 200. Tragic coming in. And by the way, what an absolute sweat show coming from some of 10 of North America's sweatiest players. Beautiful stuff. Tragic going to take the lead. And by the way, Fleek saying rig brackets are goated. Yes, sir, man. We knew what we were getting into today. And Tragic right now, this should be all she wrote. And Tragic officially going to be taking that life lead. Mars, though, looking better, worse for wear on this one.
Should have gone to ground.
Round 2. Fight.
Shout outs to all 200 goats up in the building. This has been an incredible stream, and it's not even done, but we are coming down to the wire here. By the way, if anybody needs to look at the menu, look no further. This prize pool, absolutely insane, north of $800. Okay, Lowe's coming out. Big stomps as well. Tragic looking for that 4-3. Look at the defense on the side of Mars, though. Finally, we can get back to commentating. And remember, this is a fundraiser stream to help out our GOAT B-Wood. Right? Natara trying to crush you. Overhead stomps. And Natara making his way to the corner. Look at the damage coming from Mars! However, Tragic not giving up, not just yet. These are the 2 best players in the world with their respective characters. If you're a fan of MK1, this is certainly not something you're going to want to miss. Tragic, do we spin the fatal blow before he gets the meter? No way. Yes, he does! Very good start from Tragic. He was staring at the meter and he absolutely called him out. Tragic gonna take the life lead. However, all it takes is one combo from the Natara main known as Mars to send this home. What are we working with here? What are we cooking with? Tragic, survive. Tragic, survive! Tragic, no! And Mars with a goated comeback. And now Mars gonna tie this up. What a set. Tragic. Oh no. By the way, thank you so much to all 10 of these players for accepting this. We all knew what was on the line. We all knew what this was about. These guys have all done their part. A tremendous event from start to absolute finish. Jump-in's coming in. Tragic unable to find that overhead. An excellent pickup. That is not as easy as it looks. Hey. Tragic with the lead. However, all it takes is one combo out of the Megan Fox to bring this back. Tragic, and he knows there's no money on the line, but there's a lot of competitive prowess on that. Grab. Tragic goes the flamethrower. Beautiful call out on the wake up and wait. One more. Come on, Tragic, bring this home. Flawless block on the side of Mars. Tries to call him out. Mars, though. Start to batter Tragic here. What is this gonna be? Mars can absolutely bring this back. Down 1, he's on chip territory, and chat, this should be enough. And that is gonna be Tragic with the chip out here and now. And Tragic on a 2-1 score. Vape's Fight Night is 1 game away from taking the lead on Team Sin. Chat, let's go take a look at that replay, and let's go. This is the first time, by the way, we've gotten to the replay screen in quite some time. Insane. And chat, with that, though, all right, keep in mind, B-Wood still... Let's do Noir versus Dame bonus set. I got you, B-Wood. If they want to do it, I'm down for it. Yes, sir. That'll be a 1st to 5, by the way. All right, we've got our bonus set all figured out. Sponsored, by the way. Rev was the one who put that up. There'll be no money on the line for that, but it'll be an old-fashioned 1st to 5. And who doesn't want to see Dame taking on Noir? Those two have been bickering left and right. And you know what? I am here for it. There'll be no bans, unbans for that. 2-1 going to be your current score. By the way, B-Wood, you still do have a choice. And that is the set you guys are going to want to watch, by the way. 200 goats up in the building. Tragic needs one more. By the way, Noir, do get those invites locked and loaded. I'll be sure to invite NinjaKilla. And by the way, Rev saying I only have like 21 more beers. That's actually a low amount, Rev. You're doing good for the night. Brandy, thank you so much for the follow. 200 plus in the building. Still not done. Big damage though coming out on the side of Tragic. Tragic right now battering Mars. Feels so weird saying the name Mars. It's not a player I get very often, so it's kind of cool. Shout out to the Sin Boys. Chat, one more is all it's gonna be. Lowe's coming out and that is gonna be Tragic on set point. Can Vape's Fight Night officially take the lead?
Fight.
Here's some political support in the chat. A lot of guys, they like to play Mortal Kombat 1, quite frankly. Not a game for me, but we like to help out B-Wood. A lot of guys, okay, we're done with that chat, trust me, all right. 10 seconds, you can deal with it. Nice, damage coming out. This guy, Mars, he comes out, he plays Natara, tremendous job, I must say. All right, we got this guy, Merengue. All right, though, but Mars gonna be taking that one, and we are all tied up too. We get a game number 5.
Final round. Fight.
All right, no more Trump impressions tonight, chat. We gotta keep this clean, all right? We gotta go. 4-3. 4-3 again, Tragic. He is on set point. What's up, by the way, Merengue? Over 200 goats in the live audience. 4-4 again, the down one coming out. Overhead pressure and another forward 3. Tragic is going insane. Now the damage heating up. Tragic is well on his way to putting Mars away. In an event, how long has this event lasted? I don't know, but we've been live for 2 hours here. It's about another hour on the back end. And Chad, with that, hang on a second. And Tragic, wait a minute, Mars still alive. Hang on a second, Chad. One more is all it's gonna take. But Mars trying to stay alive. Can Tragic seal the deal? Overhead. And a nice grab. Mars literally too angry to die. Tragic just needs one more swipe. He's trying to plan that accordingly, and that is gonna be it. Tragic with a 3-1 score over Mars, and that is going to be the set. And Chad, with that, Teams Vape's Fight Night officially takes the lead on a 4-3 score. But I'll tell you this, chat, Sin's secret weapon is here, and let me show you exactly what it is we're talking about. Let's send you back to the main stage. Let's go. Noir, send me an invite, please, and thank you. So let me actually put some red X's here. So let me show you who's done. LateRock is out of here. It is going to be TheMightyUnjust who is out of here. Mars just got eliminated. Hang on a second. ElCucuy has been eliminated. And this is what an AP has been eliminated. So chat, here's how things currently stand. Oh, and Dame has been eliminated, my bad. So chat, here's how things currently stand. It is going to be Noir and Tragic, the dynamic duo, to take out, and by the way, LateRock has been eliminated too, to take out NinjaKilla. Invites are out, let's do the damn thing, and if anybody needs to see the ban, unban, let's do it. Noir, he's my secret weapon. He's gonna be trying to take out NinjaKilla. NinjaKilla coming out for Team Sin. Noir coming out for Team Vape.
Raiden.
NinjaKilla says it's Raiden time, and Noir, he's coming through with that PeaceMaker, a 1st to 3.
Jax.
And Noir, this is currently who you have available at your disposal. All right, make your choice now, chat. Let's get you back to it. Let's go!
Consider your application.
Screw them then. It's their loss.
By the way, if Noir wins, this event is over. If NinjaKilla wins, he stays here. Nicky Mabob, what is up? All right, down one's coming out. And Anonymous with a 20 bomb. $20 for B-Wood. Pick and choose B-Wood. You get 2 more choices. Thank you so much. $830 on the board. Still going. NinjaKilla with a giant lead over Noir. Noir, by the way, who does have one of his best loadouts. And thank you so much to whoever that was. And by the way, Noir, he talks a big game, but now he has to back it up against one of the best to ever play Mortal Kombat. Still pressing, still guessing. And NinjaKilla, though, he's adapting to Noir in real time. Yes, Ryu, I would agree. However, Noir, he's showing no fear, no beer in his system, no alcohol, chat. And Rev says, that was me, I was just being lazy. God bless you, Rev, for everything you've done. And now Noir, hang on a second, he's hanging with him. And if you want to help out NinjaKilla, He would probably, not gonna hit, and that is gonna be around. By the way, Daffy gifting a sub to Dame, our 4th of the day. Daffy, thank you so much. 4 subs. We are close to halfway to hitting our sub goal. Incredible community from start to finish. However, NinjaKilla still making his way through. Good. All right, NinjaKilla says, you know what? I've been around the block before once or twice. And now DarkLxuri asking for a sub as well. Big smash. We're trying to keep up. NinjaKilla, by the way, I see everybody saying that it looks like he never stopped playing MK, and you know what? I have to agree. Grab, eagerly getting sent packing. And by the way, DarkLxuri getting gifted a sub coming from Daffy. We are halfway to hitting our sub goal. W community. Daffy, I love you, man. Bessel to you. And NinjaKilla gonna absolutely rattle this man's bell. And NinjaKilla up on a 1-0 score. And Noir looking to be in some sizable trouble, at least for now. Let's go take a look at that ban-unban roster. And by the way, one of the longest events we've held in recent memory. Well over $800 have been donated. And I gotta say, guys, thank you again for everything you do for the fight night. Thank you so much for everything you do for B-Wood. Let's get it going and let's get it rolling. Ryu, I have to agree with you, man. He's pretty good. We might have to have him back. But maybe. No, I'm just kidding. We're gonna be throwing Woznet on instead of him. Maybe he'll get picked for the battle.
Peacemaker. Booyah. Jax.
Chat, let's get you back to it. Noir coming through with the exact same loadout. NinjaKilla gonna be choosing the same cameo.
Jax.
All right, Noir suffering. Oh, wait, no. What am I doing, chat? Am I that biased towards my team? Of course I am. But NinjaKilla's gonna take in that first game. And, oh no, by the way, yes, Tremor is banned. That was like one of the first cameos to get the hell out of here. I'm appreciating that we're slowing down as much as I say. And by the way, Clue coming through! Clue, who we met on the YouTube side, is saying, Vape, shut your mouth. We're meeting that sub goal for tonight. 14 subs on the day. Clue, my absolute goat of all goats, thank you again. 14 subs on the day! And with that, chat, NinjaKilla is showing no signs of slowing down. Are we going to need Tragic in order to save the day? By the way, shout out to everybody who just got gifted a sub here, and Clue, thank you so much. All right, and now Noir gonna take the lead. All right, looking good. Down one coming out, beautiful pickup on the side of NinjaKilla though. That's not easy to do. And B-Wood, the man of the hour, getting gifted a sub by Daffy to make it an even 15 subs on the day. Remember, all subs do help support the series. All donations do help support B-Wood. However, it is gonna be NinjaKilla answering right back. Evely, thank you so much for the follow here on the Twitch side. I gotta say, man, we're all in a bit of crisis here, Evely, but if you're looking for a character to play, look for either Sub-Zero, Liu Kang, or maybe even Scorpion. Those, from what I understand, are the easiest. By the way, Zombie Narwhal saying, I'm getting ads for seeing subs. Let's go! NinjaKilla, a one-man freight train, though. The Evo champion in 2023. He had to beat both Nicholas and Scorpion procs to do it. Noir right now trying to keep up. Noir in some trouble, and if you're going to be supporting Vape's fight night, Noir might need some help. He might need that tremor. Good grab on the side of NinjaKilla. This is the first time we've had an Evo champion here on its eggshell. That does count. That is not gonna hit, but it's also gonna hit. Yeah, we're taking that one. Noir. Not gonna win the round, unfortunately, but it's gonna be a good call out on his end. We take that one, chat. That's a victory. Just give us the trophy. No, chat. That's the deal. Roll the credits. Wait. Noir, kill him. Kill him now! Noir, please, survive. Please don't die. Oh, Jesus. Catches him out of the air. Noir, do it one more time. One more. Oh, my goodness. NinjaKilla, is he really built like that? The answer, of course, is yes. A 2-0 score. NinjaKilla able to survive off of that one. They don't make him like him, man. I'll be completely honest. And a beautiful photo finish. Brutality. And I think the chat is just saying, you know what? Let them play ball. Let whoever wins, wins. And you know what? This is leading to some spectacular results. NinjaKilla currently up 2-0. If he wins, he stays right here. We appreciate NinjaKilla showing some love. However, Noir, we need to just show him some love, man. Show us how it's done at the fight night. Show him how we do things. And Mars saying, can you replay again? I just got an ad. I wish I could, Mars. However, we do not, I'll let you guys know, we do not put any ads on our channel. Anything you are seeing is coming directly from Twitch. And all right, Noir, what do you need? Tell the chat what you need.
Peacemaker.
I can tell you, man, Noir talks a big game, but he's one of the younger players we have, and he's a little bit nervous. Maybe. Or maybe he's all locked in. Maybe he's just super locked in. I appreciate that.
What
Shout out
makes
to
you
Reed.
think you'll get the better of me?
244 goats up in the building. What is up to everybody watching around the world? Bewood, you get 2 more choices, by the way. Choose wisely. Okay. Gunshots on their way out. Sandex, what's up? War, we need some dubs here, man. We cannot let NinjaKilla gain some momentum. Already an insane player. We cannot add to that corner. Ooh, no eagly available on that one. Low kick's coming out. And the double lows on that end. Good grab on the side of NinjaKilla. And we're talking about one of the best players to ever do it in Mortal Kombat 1. Taking on NinjaKilla. All crazy? All right. We gotta lock in, chat. We need to get serious. By the way, if anybody needs to look at the ban, unban, look no further than right here. If anybody's looking to donate to that, you can do so right here as well. And NinjaKilla goes on set point.
Doubt my strength?
Round 2. Fight.
And King Donnie, if you gotta head out a little bit early, all I gotta say is a giant thank you, man. I think I speak for nearly all 250 people in the building when I say a giant thank you from the fight night. Thank you so much for helping support. However, this PeaceMaker still going 4-4. Noir with a pretty big lead on NinjaKilla. Mashes him back down. Beautiful. Catches him out of the air. Noir, can he get his first round in quite some time? 1-1. Down 1. And by the way, Zia, I will let you know we do not put any ads on this channel. That is all Twitch. We make literally like $4 a month on ads. Okay. NinjaKilla, why does it feel like he's gonna make his way back? Trying to go for the spark port, not having it. Hey, Noir, please finish this round, please. Noir, let's go. Good grab. He doesn't spin the meter. That could be a foolish mistake. However, it is going to pay off.
Are you satisfied?
Final round.
And chat, once again, 2 North American Titans going at it. 1 severely more known. Red Chop, keep in mind, NinjaKilla is on set point. Keep in mind, Bewood still has 2 choices. Snake though, what's up, man? Shout out to my goat Snake up in the building. And right now, Noir is in some big boy trouble, and this is gonna be all NinjaKilla. Chat, you gotta wonder, can Noir come out? Can he get this done? Goes for the low. These 2 have never played each other before today. By the way, Dane, you and Noir are gonna be that bonus set. Okay. Noir, what's it gonna be? Noir though, here we go. He cannot afford to get hit, not even once, and certainly not twice. And Snake, though, I would have loved to put you on here. We wanted to keep it North America. However, next Vape team, Snake, though, you're on that squad. You do not have a choice. All right, Noir spinning that fatal blow. Tragic. I'm probably just going to invite you right here if Noir goes down. And catches him. Hang on a second, Noir. Go for it. And Noir, can he win his first game? 1 more. No. Kill him. And another anti-gravity, and he's gonna take it! And NinjaKilla goes down. He's bagging NinjaKilla. Are you serious?
What the fuck?
There's no way you're actually bagging NinjaKilla. Insane. Oh, chat. That officially confirms that there is not one player on Earth that Noir will not teabag.
What? Little shit.
Fatality.
Noir, you might have just woken up a sleeping giant on that, and Various putting up some donation tabs. What does Various have planned? Noir, you might have played yourself on that one, I'm not gonna lie. What's up, by the way, Bahoot? All right, chat. All right, let's get you back to it. Let's see if Noir can send us to a game 5. Noir, he has the balls, he has the audacity to ask the chat for a life after banning one of the biggest fan favorites in the building. There's no way, chat.
I hate to do this.
However, let's get you to it, and we just got a $10 donation coming from Various. Various, what would you like to do? It's a little bit late on the call. By the way, let me fix this real quick. Various, what do you want to do with that $840 in that piggy bank? And Various, he said, please give Noir a life? You said give Noir a life, is that correct, Various? Are you serious? Oh, no. ban Peacemaker. I got you, Various. It was a little bit late. I saw that donation as it came in as they were selecting characters, but I got you. If this does go to a game 5, Noir will not get that Peacemaker. I got you, Sinner. I got you. We're adding Peacemaker. And by the way, Various, thank you so much for the 10 bomb. Even the players donating to the prize pool, man. That is how much B-Wood is getting some support. We love to see it. Let's go! These two are scrapping. And by the way, if NinjaKilla wins, I have a feeling he is not going to be teabagging. He's just going to be saying, you know what, on to the next. Noir with the lead, though. Let me switch those names around. All right. Team Vape's Fight Night. We need this one, and we need it badly. Noir, I need you to come through with the best comeback of your life. Lock in. Noir bagging an Evo champion is actually crazy work, I must admit. Noir, though, this is looking like it is going to be all his bread and butter. However, NinjaKilla, the low's going to catch him. Are you kidding me? Is this enough? Please survive. He's going to spend the fatal. Does he even need the fatal? Noir with some good defense, and that's a punish, but no! Kill him! Oh my goodness. NinjaKilla once again goes on set point. What a comeback.
Round 2. Fight.
By the way, Visionary, if you do want to donate to the prize pool, all you gotta do is right here. And if anybody does donate to the Cash App, be sure to let me know. By the way, it's not a prize pool, it's more of a donation. This is a fundraiser stream. The players do not get paid out. This all goes to B-Wood. We are looking to help him out in an event that I have to say, and I think all of you would agree with me, it's gonna be a smash hit. Right? Noir in the lead. Keep in mind, NinjaKilla still has a ton of resources. Should he need to break away. Anti-gravity, some John Cena technology. Tragic, I will just simply invite you to this one. Snake, though, I don't want to air out too much of other people's business. He's going through a bit of a hard time right now. One that we are looking to help out, and Noir is only down by 1 round. The bad news is he's going to lose Peacemaker if he gets this done.
Fight.
Snake, though, just you know, people, I don't want to speak for anybody, but, you know, people go through hard times sometimes. B-Wood's been a bit of a gem here in this community since day 1, pretty much. We're looking to kind of repay that. And so far, this community has absolutely stepped up. And Noir looking to send us to a game 5. Can he get NinjaKilla out of here? Noir. This is starting to fall apart for NinjaKilla now. And wait, one more. NinjaKilla has to go. Guys, if Noir wins this set, we are never going to hear the end of it. Do you understand what's on the line? Remember, you can give lives to NinjaKilla. You can give lives to anybody. You can ban, unban. Overhead chop, and that is going to be Noir. He's going to a game 5 with NinjaKilla.
Go time.
Holy moly, Chad. Remember, B-Wood still has 2 choices. B-Wood, is there anything you want to say?
Activate Sonic Boom.
And Bookworm with a $10 says, unban Peacemaker!
Fatality.
Bookworm
Peacemaker
jumping into that prize pool. $850 on the line. Noir gets Peacemaker. Oh my goodness, keep in mind, B-Wood here is gonna be the odd man out. He's got a couple choices. B-Wood, all eyes on you. Is there anything you wanna do here? Let's go back to that replay. And all right, so Bookworm, thank you so much for that. That is gonna be now an $850 prize pool. Ban Peacemaker and unban Lou. We've got some news, Chad. Peacemaker was banned. And then he was unbanned, and now he's banned again coming from B-Wood. Liu Kang is good to go. Liu Kang is good. NinjaKilla, if you're watching, you can pick Liu Kang. And Princey Baller with a 10, unban Peacemaker, and ban Mars from humming. What does that even mean? Noir, you're good to go with Peacemaker. All right, chat, $860 in that prize pool. Keep in mind, if you want to keep NinjaKilla alive, you would have to donate to him. Because I'll be perfectly honest with you, Chad. If Noir wins this, he will never stop talking. And Balhoon with a $10 says, give NinjaKilla a life. We love you, B-Wood. NinjaKilla gonna be gifted a life, which means NinjaKilla has 2 lives remaining. And Noir has 1. All right, so we're going countdown mode now, which means the lives are gonna go now backwards. Noir looking to absolutely take this to NinjaKilla. Keep in mind, NinjaKilla has access to Liu Kang. Purple Rain says, give NinjaKilla life. Let's see what we're looking at. I have Balhoots. Oh, yes, we do. NinjaKilla getting 2 lives. But NinjaKilla effectively with 3 lives here. NinjaKilla can be gifted a total. Okay, so Mars, we're going backwards now on this one. We're going backwards. That's the lives you see are the lives remaining. NinjaKilla, though, only needs 1. Keep in mind. Is the fatal blow, is that gonna hit? No, and that should be the round for NinjaKilla. And chat, with that, NinjaKilla is staring at victory right here. We'll see if we can do it. The better half of 300 people in live attendance. Beautiful catch coming from Ninja. Those coming out. All right, NinjaKilla says we're doing this the old-fashioned way. Into the sky we go, says Noir. By the way, as I understand it, PeaceMaker is not currently banned. If I need a correction on that, please let me know, but I do not believe any of the newest bans have banned PeaceMaker. He was unbanned from what I see. Coming from Princey Baller. All right, Noir absolutely blowing through this. NinjaKilla in some serious trouble. This should be the beginning of the end. Down 1, triple lows coming out. And NinjaKilla and the bookworm with a 10 bomb says give Noir a life. All right, chat, this one is not done, so just to let you know, NinjaKilla can be gifted a total of 1 more life. Noir can be gifted a total of 2. We cannot do any more than that. However, the grab, and that is going to be it. We are a tie ball game. I will say, Noir is doing a fantastic job today, man. I sent another 10 to the ban PeaceMaker. Let me see, let me see. I have not gotten in. There it is, Anonymous with a 10 bomb. There it is. PeaceMaker is out of here, chat. We're closing in at $900. And remember, this all goes to B-Wood. All right. Once again, we are still going. We are still flowing. Look at that, a prize pool that has been put up. Big Boot coming on in. Or if he gets this, he will drop NinjaKilla down to 2 lives and they will be all tied up. By the way, NinjaKilla having to run the gauntlet. Anonymous with a 10 bomb says give NinjaKilla his last life. $890. NinjaKilla can now be gifted no more lives, and NinjaKilla gonna take that game, dropping Noir down to 1 final 1. And he's gonna be coming through with some heat as well, our first animality. However, NinjaKilla, if you are watching, Noir has 1 life. He was gifted 1, coming from Bookworm, and PeaceMaker has been banned. So, I know it's a lot to keep up with. And Noir, so, you have 1 life left, and PeaceMaker is now banned. Do with that what you will. NinjaKilla, you've got 4 lives left, because the community loves you. What can we say? So do we. 1 life remaining for Noir. Bookworm with a 20 says unban PeaceMaker and give Noir a life. I got you. We're over the $900 mark. Noir, you've got 2 and you're good to go with PeaceMaker.
PeaceMaker.
Booyah.
Raid.
I believe that's $910. Chad, we are 90 away from hitting 1,000. Is it gonna happen though? Remember, all of this does support B-Wood. It goes to a good cause.
Jazz.
Now remember,
Dark
do you believe no more lives can be gifted?
Shaolin won't
Period.
consider your application.
However, you can unban.
Screw 'em then. It's their loss.
And Reckless, are you watching this, by the way?
Round
We
1.
did not expect this, man. By the way, Bookworm, thank you so much. All right, NinjaKilla would have to do this twice. Keep in mind that PeaceMaker gonna be unbanned. 250 go to in the building. And Bookworm saying his wife's gonna kill you. Hey, man, I gotta tell you, man. Thank you so much for everything you're doing, Bookworm. Great to see you back in the chat, by the way. It's been way too long. Red chops, though. NinjaKilla absolutely taking it to him. NinjaKilla, though, getting a tremendous download. Give me 1 second, chat. Of all the events we've done, this has been for sure one of the crazier ones. And by the way, having NinjaKilla here for a tournament and by the way, ban unbanned format, that is a huge first for us, man. This is absolutely diabolical. Slams him back down. Noir would need a tremendous amount to bring this back. NinjaKilla, though, goes for the spark board. That is going to be enough. And now NinjaKilla, 1 round away from needing 1 more game. That is a terrible metric to use on my end, but you know what, chat? We'll do it. No Skybound, however, breakaway coming on the side of Noir does not want to eat any of that. Nice. Board 4 coming in. These two have been going back and forth, and you know what? I gotta say, man, this is probably one of the highest level players Noir will ever play, but you know what? He's still bagging through it. He said this is an MK record prize pool? No, sir. Our record is $950. However, we'll see what happens, man. The community's still going crazy. Overhead chop. Goes for the torpedo. That's a huge punish now at NinjaKilla. NinjaKilla absolutely battering this man, Noir. Keep in mind, PeaceMaker is still unbanned, coming from Bookworm, who's trying to help us out, trying to cause some chaos. And chat, one more is going to be required. The low's coming out. NinjaKilla's one hit away. And NinjaKilla drops Noir down to 1 life left. Keep in mind, no more lives can be gifted. You can ban and unban, though. Look at the saucy combo coming out of NinjaKilla. Absolutely insane. Noir, you've got 1 life left.
I'm sorry it came to this.
Brutality. Raiden wins.
Chat, as this action continues to heat up in front of a live audience of well over 200 people, I gotta say, this is an absolute sweat show. And if NinjaKilla, if you're watching, thank you so much for lending us your time, man. We truly do appreciate it. But with that, chat, let's get you back to the action. Let's send it back your way. NinjaKilla needs 1 more to take out Noir. And by the way, as far as team battles go, the actual competitiveness has been thrown out the window a long time ago. But I will still say both teams want to win.
PeaceMaker.
Booyah!
Noir, you're good to go. And yes, that tremor would need to be unbanned. NinjaKilla's been going on a bit of a streak. All right, let's do it, chat. Let's get it back sent your way. NinjaKilla needs 1 more game, and no more lives can be gifted. And by the way, $10 coming in from Bookworm. Unbans Tremor. Noir, if you want to pick Tremor, you are able to now.
Tremor.
All right, he does decide to pick up the Tremor. And by the way, Bookworm, thank you so much for all the love.
Won't consider your application.
And by the way, chat, we are 30 away from hitting our all-time record. Tragic. You ready for this, man?
Round 1. Fight.
We'll see it, man. We'll see if we do need Tragic or unless Noir can go on it. By the way, beautiful up block call out. Coming on the PeaceMaker main to my right, moving to my left. Damage is looking good. The 1-1 into the Eagly. What's up, by the way, Shutter? 4-hour stream, yes, sir. Hey, man, we do this for the community. We do this for B-Wood. NinjaKilla right now kind of putting some belt to ass. And Troll Tolls, thank you so much for being here, man. Hey, man, we would not be here without this community. I have to say thank you so much to every single one of you for stepping up. One of our community members was in some time of need for B-Wood, for Glory, for Rohan. And this is all NinjaKilla right now. He's been on a hell of a streak, and now it is going to be Noir, who seems unable to answer back. And now NinjaKilla officially on set point, and there's nothing here that can save Noir.
Fight.
No more lives can be gifted. Yeah, zombie narwhal. We already know. We already know it's coming. Right? But Noir not trying to get this up, not too easy. By the way, No Green, great to see you. Okay. By the way, a tremendous stream from start to finish. And by the way, we do have a 1st to 5 coming out. This Rev, are you still here with us? I believe you are, correct? Nice. The damage right now coming out. And by the way, chat, we're $80 away from $1,000 in that donations. Noir with a tremendous lead. NinjaKilla looking for that anti-air, not able to find it. I got you, Big Rev. Just wanted to make sure we give you your money's worth. And now Noir to be taking a round off of NinjaKilla.
How weak ass was that?
And LateRock saying you need to commentate for WWE. LateRock, that's actually where we get it from. I actually wanted to be a UFC commentator because I sure as hell was not going to cut it as a fighter. That's what B-Wood's for. And you know what? We brought a little bit of that here to some MK1. Splash some Swizzle on it. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Overhead's coming. NinjaKilla on set point. NinjaKilla battering this man. 1-1 into the Eagly. Back 4. That is gonna hurt. Once again, NinjaKilla not giving up on any of this. Just what an insane amount of matches. Oh, I'm sorry. Boyanator, what's up, man? Thank you so much for the sub. 16 on the night. Boyanator says, what's up, Vape? I'm coming through in style. NinjaKilla on set point. Can he close the show? Boyanator, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for the love. And with this, that is going to be it. That is going to be NinjaKilla taking out Noir. Team Sin has tied it up. And there's only one more player that can help settle the score. Chad, we have one more match for you. It is going to be NinjaKilla taking on Tragic. Let me go take a look at that replay real quick. And Reckless, this has been an event to remember, man. I think we can all agree with that. This might be one afterwards that we are just gonna have to say, you know what? Let's never talk about this again, or let's always talk about it. However, a huge congratulations to NinjaKilla. And now, chat, this comes down to the very last match. And this is going to be the tiebreaker. This was a player I did not know I was throwing in until I did. Noir, though, definitely doing his fair share of things. Shout outs to him. Chat, coming up next, the set to end all sets. I give you the best smoke in the world in the form of Tragic. He's going to be taking on one of the best players to ever do it in the form of NinjaKilla. Let's do it. By the way, Tragic, I do not see you online. Let's get those invites sent out, and let's go. All right, chat, it looks like we've got a Lou mirror, but what better Lou? NinjaKilla, man, this is going to be a close set. This is going to be a tough set. Let's see if Tragic can keep ground. Both these two, I'm proud to announce, have one offlines. Some bigger than others, but at the same time, Tragic, though, still very uber competitive in this game, and the Team Vape's Fight Night supports him tremendously because of that. Let's get you to our final match of the night, our final set of the night. Actually, no, we have a bonus set afterwards. We're going to focus on this. Although I do believe that price, but what was that, 920? I don't know, it's a different overlay, so we'll call it 920. We'll sort it out when we're done. However, Tragic absolutely taking it to NinjaKilla. Board Force coming out, down ones as well. And Tragic with a dominant round over NinjaKilla. Did not expect that for sure.
Round 2. Fight.
By the way, expect to see us on the YouTube tomorrow. Mars, if you're listening, I'm super sorry, but your set versus Dame, it is going to be chopped. Due to the fact that stream did crash, however, we should be still good to go. Gonna go for those big punishes now. Puts down the loud hat. These two coming out with two very different loadouts. Love the skin on NinjaKilla. And you see Team Vape's Fight Night cheering for Tragic on this bad boy. 270 goats up in the building, close to 300 on the night. And by the way, what is today? Just an average Sunday, but it's not so average. Okay. The damage heating up though, and NinjaKilla answering back on time, and he gets it done.
Final round. Fight.
Goes for the grab, blows out the chest. Tragic says, you know what? I don't care how many offlines you want. I don't care how many Evo titles you have. I'm taking it to you. NinjaKilla, who took a big break from the game, has been playing a lot of Tekken. Tragic has never left, and that could edge things out in the favor of the smoke main to my right now on that Liu Kang piece. And remember, lives can be bought. Lives can be taken away. Nobody's ever actually done that, by the way. Okay. We are looking, we are still cooking, and we are in, we are out. Good grab, Tragic on the verge of taking this lead. I believe that this should be it. I need one more. And chat, this is gonna be all Tragic, and he takes it. 2 dominant rounds over NinjaKilla, and he goes up on a 1-0 score. And if anybody's gonna be giving any help to NinjaKilla, you know exactly how to do it. $10 will get you basically anything you need. Mars, no, that's a good question. You cannot take away their last life. That's one of the rules we have in place. Remember, we don't have a ton of rules, but you can't remove their very last one. That'd be a little bit too unfair. We've taken away a couple rules. So isn't it backwards based on their life? No, we're not going backwards unless somebody donates to give them a life. Chat, let's get you back to the action. Let's do the damn thing. Tragic so far in the lead. NinjaKilla gonna try to answer back.
I grow weary of other timelines.
And Reckless, are you sure that NinjaKilla knew what he's signing up for, man? Do you know how crazy these events go? I bet you gave him like a half answer. Like, it's kind of crazy. Maybe 10 or 20 bucks will get donated. He's like, oh, okay, cool. A little bit different though, chat. People forget, man. 260 goats up in the building as well. And Can We Trust? Thank you so much for the follow. All love for B-Wood, all love for the players who are competing today. NinjaKilla looking like he's starting to lock in, has not come out with a dip. All right, looks like we're good to go. NinjaKilla, though, absolutely battering Tragic, but Tragic gonna answer right back. And lives can be gifted, yes. And lives can be taken away. 1-1, forward 4 to go along with it. Tragic with the lead, at least for now. NinjaKilla looking for that shimmy, not able to find it. Grab. Trying to blow out that chest. Not done by any stretch of the imagination. There's another grab. NinjaKilla, though, gonna take the life lead. Got him in the red zone. Tragic's gonna have to answer back. 267 goats up in the building. Loud hats on the ground. Tragic, they're both in the red zone, but NinjaKilla with a beautifully placed Dragon Tail. Plus frames, and Tragic, he's got to make something happen. Flawless block. The jump in, and that's gonna be the round. Tragic with a goated comeback over NinjaKilla, and he is going to take it. What a call out, and what a sequence. By the way, Noir, you will be in our bonus match. You're taking on Dame. That's a first to 5, by the way. And by the way, I might settle down on the commentary voice. This is my second stream of the day. Chat, I'm getting lazy. Says, is Ninja asleep? No, he is not. I'm telling you though, Tragic is an omega sweat. You gotta remember, Tragic never stopped playing this game. Tragic won the most recent offline for this game. NinjaKilla trying to keep up with pace, but keep in mind, NinjaKilla's had to play a lot of games. Fatigue could start to set in. Forward 4 again. NinjaKilla answering back in an emphatic fashion, I must admit. Things are looking to be tied up here. Tragic, though, immediately wakes up with buns. I do not know, by the way, if these two have ever played each other. Certainly not in a competitive environment. Nice. All right, and now NinjaKilla gonna wisely knot that thing up, and it feels like the entire MK community is here to sit and watch. I must say, an incredible event. Okay, we're good to go. NinjaKilla officially with the lead here in round number 3 of match number 2 of the final set. Good grab, and I like it, by the way. The chat is saying, you know what, just let it play out. Let's see what's gonna happen. And by the way, Rev, it is going to be Beatwood selected. He selected Dame, taking on Noir. That'll be a first to 5. As it stands right now, there is no prize pool. However, I will put an option for players or for viewers to donate to the prize pool for that. There will be no ban unbanned for that. And yo, Edmund Fox, what's up, man? I've not seen you in forever. Tragic still keeping pace with NinjaKilla. Tragic gonna take the lead. NinjaKilla in some trouble. And one more is all he needs. Gotta stop him from jumping. NinjaKilla, though, who's more clutch than him? For the grab. And yo, what's going on, Platinum Hun? So finally Vape can do some commentary, and that's, wait! Not a second. NinjaKilla, what do you got for us? There's gonna be the Dragon Tail, and with that, NinjaKilla gonna tie this up. And yes, it does appear the community is saying, you know what, just let him play it out. May the best team win. Right now I'm a little bit nervous, because NinjaKilla answering back in emphatic fashion. Let me show you guys the ban unbans real quick. Just in case Tragic needs another look at it, this is who is going to be banned. Miss, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. I see 260 plus goats, the better half of 300. And if anybody wants to add to this ban list, you can do so right here where it is never mandatory, but always appreciated. Let's get going and let's get flowing. And Zombie Norwell saying, check cash out. What have you done, Zombie? Let me find out. Let me find out you're being difficult. Don't do it, Zombie. Don't make me check my cash app.
I'm a global martial arts star, aren't you?
Zombie, what are you doing out here? All right. Wait. We just got a $10 bomb, I do believe. That is from you, right, Narwhal? What do you want to do with that? Let me know, please. Switch these names around. $920 currently in that piggy bank. And one of the biggest events we have seen in recent memory. And by the way, this all started off because I hit up Reckless and I was like, you want to do something? He's like, oh, I want to do something. So watch Vape check his catch up as just a request. Make sure you guys let me know. I do not get notifications for that. Unbanned Striker, says Zombie. I got you. Striker has been unbanned, and this is now a $930 prize pool. This is going crazy, man. This is going way crazier. This is a record? No, we would need to hit $30 more for it to hit the record. Or at least our record. NinjaKilla right now at a tremendous deficit. A Chameleon unable to help him, at least as of now. Lowe's coming out. Tragic. Wait a minute. Down one. Good grab. Is this going to be enough? The Kung Lao. This should be it. And Tragic on the verge of taking a 2-0 lead.
The Elder God bless me.
Round 2.
And by the way, guys, if you do donate to the Cash App, simply let me know in the chat. Trust me, I don't miss those messages. All right. All right, Striker is now going to be unbanned. But with this, NinjaKilla, he's had to run the gauntlet. It might be a bridge too far on this as Tragic continues to extend his lead. Okay, now one's coming out. Gonna get that shimmy neutron. Tragic keeping up with him. Forward 4. NinjaKilla needs a lot more work. And by the way, if anybody needs the Cash App, it is simply this. Vape Coach, first name Eric. I don't care, everyone knows my government name by now. It's Eric Kyleton. However, the jumping coming through. Forward 4 again. And another grab on the side of Tragic. Big damage on the side of Tragic. And NinjaKilla starting to watch this life lead fall apart. Remember, you cannot say America without Eric. That's right, Chad. Oh, he spent the fatal blow! And that's gonna hit! And NinjaKilla goes down. Tragic needs one more to keep this alive. I'm sorry, to win this event. NinjaKilla is in trouble and he is on the back foot. We gotta bring out the kitty cat for that, of course. Tragic is playing incredibly today. And I know that this is the matchup he was looking forward to for a very long time, and I have to say, what an incredible stream. And now we've got to go unbanned Striker. By the way, if NinjaKilla was looking for a Striker, he's gonna gonna get access to him. We're gonna give him one more look at the ban unban. And by the way, we just got a $10 donation, by the way, coming from DBE. And now, Liu Kang has been banned to make this a $940 prize pool. Gentlemen, Liu has been banned. Liu is banned. Tragic, if you're watching, we need your attention. NinjaKilla, if you're watching, we need your attention. Liu Kang has been banned. We just got a $10 donation for it. All right, yes, sir. We have to pick a different character. And all right, let's get you back to the game. $940 in the line. By the way, Connie Monty, great to see you as well. Oh my goodness, though. Tragic getting access to the smoke. And by the way, if you do want to keep NinjaKilla alive, guaranteed, you would have to gift a life.
Can be more important than Steve.
However, if Tragic wins before a donation comes through, that is the end of the set. We cannot revive anybody. And Reckless, I have to agree with you, man. This has been crazy, man. There are no losers in this whatsoever. But just one big winner in the form of B-Wood. By the way, $940 in that piggy bank. Let's see it, chat. Can we get close to 1,000? NinjaKilla in some trouble. It looks like Tragic is gonna try to do this on his own. And Tragic, I will confidently say, one of the best MK players in the world. He's taken on one of the best to ever do it. And NinjaKilla, he might need some help right now because Tragic is showing no signs of slowing down. And that's gonna be it. Tragic is on event point.
Deadly as the dog.
Round 2.
Team Sin has come to bang. Tragic was our secret weapon. NinjaKilla was theirs. NinjaKilla with a good grab. Tragic having none of this. And all right, I'll tell you what you need to do if you want to save NinjaKilla. You probably need to be gifted a life. And then you probably have to ban Smoke. That would probably set things incredibly in Team Sin's favor. So are you sure Ninja isn't asleep? He's looking good for this round. Tragic immediately answers back with some armor. Gets the corner pressure as well. Doesn't go for the grab. Full combo for Tragic. And by the way, Alan coming through. Did he do it? Alan, I don't see it. Not just yet. Oh, via PayPal. Let me see it. Yes, we did. We just got it. NinjaKilla gets 2 more lives. Chat, what seems like a loosey-goosey event is because it is a loosey-goosey event. All right, so that is going to be the current score. NinjaKilla has 3 lives remaining. Tragic has 2. And NinjaKilla gonna answer back in emphatic fashion, and things have swung tremendously into Team Sin's favor. Alan, thank you so much, guys. We have officially hit the record for the most amount of donations ever on this channel in a night. And all it took was getting NinjaKilla and 10 of the best players in the United States over here. Thank you guys all so much for everything. Our second event of the day, by the way. And chat, we are $40 away from hitting 1,000. Is it going to happen? And Bookworm with a 20 says 2 lives for Tragic! Chad, so here's how it stands. Tragic is gonna be now 4 lives remaining. NinjaKilla with 3. And Chad, we are $20 away from hitting 1,000. I think it's gonna happen, Chad. I think it's gonna happen. By the way, keep in mind, NinjaKilla can be gifted 1 more life. Tragic can be gifted 1 more life as well. DBE said, check the cash app. DBE, what are you doing out here? Oh, we just got a $20 donation, Chad. Ban Smoke and give NinjaKilla a life. So NinjaKilla has 4 lives left. Effectively, we're going countdown mode and we are banning Smoke. Chad, we have hit $1,000. Insane stuff from an incredible community. DBE, thank you so much. And NinjaKilla, we are taking care of business here. He takes a game off of Tragic. Tragic has 3 more lives. Tragic, Smoke is now banned. And with that, chat, $1,000 in that prize pool. I'll be sure to fix that. And Payinator with a 20, minus 2 lives from NinjaKilla. That is a thing he can do. We've not seen anybody activate that yet. However, chat, now NinjaKilla loses 2 lives. And Rev with a 20, unban Smoke, and give NinjaKilla a life. So NinjaKilla has 3 lives and basically nothing happened here. $1,040. What is even happening here, guys? Wait, Dog Peck Mama! 1 life to Tragic and unban Lou. $1,060. So Lou is unbanned. And 1 life to Tragic. That is gonna be the last life Tragic can get. No more lives can be gifted, chat. Thank you so much, Dog Pack Mama, by the way. And this is crazy. $1,060 and another 10 bomb. Ban Conan, says Bookworm. $1,070. Oh my goodness. And chat, I truly don't know what to say. That donation tab is crazy. Now Conan is banned, and Lou has been unbanned. Tragic getting gifted his last life. Dog Pack Mama, thank you so much for all the love. Bookworm, thank you so much for all the love. Poyinator, everybody in the chat, thank you so much for everything you do. This is gonna be, by the way, the last crack NinjaKilla has with Conan, unless somebody unbans him. And B-Wood, I just want to say I hope this helps out tremendously. DBE, what have you done? DBE, what? Let me find out. And somebody in chat, please help me keep track of this. And a $10 donation, 1 life for NinjaKilla. That is the last life NinjaKilla can get. No, Alan, you would have to do it on something else. You can remove some lives though. Yeah, no more lives can be given, only taken. Alan, if you want to remove a life, you can definitely do that. By the way, DBE, I do not see a notification. All right, so $1,080 on the board so far, closing in on $1,100.
Round 2. Fight.
So DBE said check again. I'm not seeing anything coming through, DBE. To take smoke out of the game. Okay, he donated $10. Yes, I do. That is $1,090, chat. And with that, we have hit an all-time record, I believe, in the FGC for donation. I'm sorry, not in the FGC. What am I talking about? No, but in Mortal Kombat 1, I do believe we have hit a bit of a record. Maybe Rips has something higher than me. I'm not sure. But with that, chat, $1,090. And Smoke has been rebanned. And Conan has been banned. By the way, Alan, remove 1 life from Tragic. I got you covered, Alan. Tragic has 3 lives left. Let me switch these names around, by the way. I'm just trying to keep up with all of your guys' donations, trying to make sure I give you guys your money's worth. Smoke is banned. And now it will be Conan that's also banned. Did Ninja get his lives removed? Yes, he did, Bookworm, but then he was gifted lives. But we cannot gift any more lives. A minute. Tragic looking to cook. Tragic looking to pull away. And he catches him, but he can't complete it. Good one, but however, that is going to be NinjaKilla dropping down, and now 3 APs for both players. And now, chat, we've got some news. By the way, another 10 bomb I'm seeing coming from DBE. It says take Liu Kang out of the game. We've got some news, chat. If you want to do that, go for it. Take away Tragics. You want to take away a life from Tragic? By the way, Tragic, Smoke has been banned. Smoke's out of here. We're gonna call it that. B would give or take this $10 or $20. We'll check how it works. And $10 says unban Smoke. Tragic, you're good to go.
Conan.
Tragic has 2 lives due to the fact that Venus wants to take away one of his, I believe. Looks like we're good to go, chat. And once again, this is not the most serious event. Just for anybody saying this is crazy, it is 100%. But it's all for a good cause. By the way, $1,140. By the way, there's nothing that can save NinjaKilla now. Okay, NinjaKilla's gonna have to lock in. Maybe just taking a quick break. Finally locking in. Tragic though, with 1 more. And by the way, Bookworm is absolutely trying to take out NinjaKilla. He's been doing some damage to him. No more lives can be taken now on the side of NinjaKilla. However, you can take some lives away from Tragic. And we'll call this $1,140. But yeah, B-Wood, just bear with me. We'll sort it out when it's all done. There's probably 1 or 2 I'm missing, or maybe an extra one I put on. We'll make sure we get you taken care of. However, Skybound and down. Tragic, though, needs a solid amount to bring this back. And I gotta say, JP, you are absolutely right. Shout out to this amazing community. If you're watching this later on the YouTube side saying this event is crazy, I have to agree. $1,140 have been donated for an amazing cause. And still pushing on through. Tragic, though, gonna take the lead, and Tragic! And we saw some help. He said, I just didn't help. He's already the GOAT. Hey, man. Tragic is going to be on event point.
Round 2. Fight.
By the way, Rev, are you still here? Dame and Noir, they're going to do a bit of a bonus set for us, guys. By the way, the love has been overwhelming. I appreciate you guys coming to B-Wood's side. I am literally just the middleman. These players are helping get it done. This has been a group effort from start to finish. And by the way, I'm more than happy. If we win today, We'll give Team Sin a rematch under fair terms. We'll make sure there's no ban unban. We'll see what's happening. But if Team Sin wins, I won't be demanding a rematch. I'll just delete the VOD. Nobody's gonna remember. People forget that. Right? Tragic's still working on this. The grab though on the side of NinjaKilla. And chat, this is probably the most we're ever gonna see out of NinjaKilla on the stream. We're making the most out of it. Tragic with a beautiful anti-air. Nice. All right, NinjaKilla with some up blocks. Good defense, still swinging away. Tragic looking to put this one. Pixel coming through with some heat. Okay. By the way, if somebody were to take a light... Wait, Tragic's on set point. Can Tragic finish this? Hang on a second. Tragic needs one more. Does he even need one more? And Tragic is one hit away. And Tragic... And he goes for the slices. 7 seconds left. Gets the grab. Is there even enough time? And Chad, that is going to be the event. That is going to do it. And Tragic takes out NinjaKilla. And let me just say a huge, huge shout out to NinjaKilla. Thank you so much for playing. I understand these are some of the weirdest rules ever, but it all went to an amazing cause. The final piggy bank is going to total $1,140. And we hope overall, Chad, that is going to be an excellent night of fights, though. It is going to be Team Vape Coach winning that by a score of 5-4. However, Sin, we're going to be giving you guys a rematch as soon as possible. But with that, Chad, that is going to be our event today. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us and a nice bonus set to go with it. But other than that, guys, you have yourself a great day. I'm going to send you over to Various. Be sure to show him some love. And other than that, guys, you guys have yourself a great day. Be sure to be on the lookout for us on the YouTube side tomorrow or the next day. And other than that, guys, take it easy. Much love.